thicker than water, then some of these niggas anemic, huh? Look at this Willie is beaming. What's the dog to a demon? Watching them play with the semen. Going off in arenas. That ain't my baby, you reaching. Pack it away with the leeches. I don't treat you like the Mona Lisa. Chicken wings and pieces. Yeah, yeah. Hands on like they feeling them. Hating on them like they feminine. Going off indiscriminate. Everybody should be spinning it. Man, start on some nigga shit. You be talking, I be living it. Fat nigga in here ripping it. Fat nigga magnificent. I been really working. You been really looking at me like I'm like Wimbledon.
Yeah, bad bitch my jack, little booty is fat, and she a middle of snack, light skin like cat. All I want is some racks, lay on the mattress. He wanna put his skin in my palace, he wanna get active. I got him calling and texting all three on my phone. See outside my home like baby's status. And tell him I'm single, I'm ready to mingle, been doing my kegels. Might slide on that thing, I'm calling him Poppy. He think my name is Maria. I'm rolling up molten drinks and gray, rich like Pablo, no cocaine. I got the sauce pizzeria, striped up on zebra. Running the game like me craft and real savage like Apache. Walk around, sit on that dick, call him daddy, but that nigga ain't no daddy. If you got a thick dick, call it fatty. Beat me up like you batting. He keep running his mouth, that nigga too chatty. Back to the streets, so be happy. No, I don't trip on the drama, I just be chillin', I'm coolin'. Baby, see me do a little dance, they already know I'm too groovy. If I don't speak when I see you, already know how I'm moving. Don't even prove it, ain't no guitar, bitch, it's a Glock. I don't play that shit like acoustic. I stay all the way in my bag, bitch, I'm ballin' like Kyrie. I swear I'm in love with this money, I sing to it like Josie. I glow everywhere that I go, yeah, I can't help but notice me. And I put all my competition on my plate and then I eat.
Fuck you mean, taking one for the team. Nigga, you know I'm Kareem. Look at this ring, bet if I bought they lean. Niggas so fresh, so clean, I'm a thing. Now why these niggas so green? This ain't beef, this Burger King. This ain't beef, this Burger King. Straight cash will make them hoes shake ass in they windows. Stay passing that endo. Some of that, my nigga, you know. Hating asses, keep it low. Hundreds and fifties is easy. None of these niggas believe me. I don't need no one to feed me. Fucking this bitch again after she say she gon' leave me. If you ain't feeling this nigga, you paraplegic. Your blood is thicker than water, then some of these niggas anemic, huh? Look at this Willie is beaming. What's the dog to a demon? Watching them play with the semen. Going off in arenas. That ain't my baby, you reaching. Pack it away with the leeches. I don't treat you like the Mona Lisa. Chicken wings and pieces. Yeah, yeah. Hands on like they feeling them. Hating on them like they feminine. Going off indiscriminate. Everybody should be spinning it. Man, start on some nigga shit. You be talking, I be living it. Fat nigga in here ripping it. Fat nigga magnificent. I been really working. You been really looking at me like I'm like Wimbledon.
Yeah, bad bitch my jack, little booty is fat, and she a middle of snack, light skin like cat. All I want is some racks, lay on the mattress. He wanna put his skin in my palace, he wanna get active. I got him calling and texting all three on my phone. See outside my home like baby's status. And tell him I'm single, I'm ready to mingle, been doing my kegels. Might slide on that thing, I'm calling him Poppy. He think my name is Maria. I'm rolling up molten drinks and gray, rich like Pablo, no cocaine. I got the sauce pizzeria, striped up on zebra. Running the game like me craft and real savage like Apache. Walk around, sit on that dick, call him daddy, but that nigga ain't no daddy. If you got a thick dick, call it fatty. Beat me up like you batting. He keep running his mouth, that nigga too chatty. Back to the streets, so be happy. No, I don't trip on the drama, I just be chillin', I'm coolin'. Baby, see me do a little dance, they already know I'm too groovy. If I don't speak when I see you, already know how I'm moving. Don't even prove it, ain't no guitar, bitch, it's a Glock. I don't play that shit like acoustic. I stay all the way in my bag, bitch, I'm ballin' like Kyrie. I swear I'm in love with this money, I sing to it like Josie. I glow everywhere that I go, yeah, I can't help but notice me. And I put all my competition on my plate and then I eat.
Yay. Hi, welcome to Live Table Talk After Dark. It's your girl Diamond.
You got your boy DJ Black Ron.
You got your girl Tina.
It's your boy Ash.
Yeah, man, we back. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to that live that we had on Friday. That shit was a movie.
Right, it was definitely.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Right, I definitely had fun doing it. We are going to be doing it again once a month. We're actually going to be having some special people coming on and everything. It's definitely going to be lit. We done connected with a lot of people with it.
Is this going to be a Friday thing?
It's going to be a Friday.
It might be.
It's going to be it low key is going to be a Friday thing though.
It might be. Oh, no, I'm going to change mine to Sunday.
But you can take off. You can take off. You know, sometimes.
What Friday?
Because it's not just going to be in North Carolina.
Okay, yeah.
It's not just going to be in North Carolina.
So the alcohol we have for the week is Childress 3.
Childress 3 is from Lexington, North Carolina.
And this is wine we have tonight, so.
This is wine we have tonight. Right.
That's alright. I mean, it's
we had wine plenty of times you was excited about. Be excited about this wine.
I didn't like the Childress last time I had it, so I'm not.
Oh, let's try the Childress. Come on, guys.
This says Childress 3.
Oh, so it's 3 different.
Let's start with light.
Light?
Yeah.
Oh, this is light color.
light-
I thought it was like children's light if I say nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, did it? Rose. I was like, did it say what flavor we
You
trying?
know, they said it was light.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Rose and Rose.
Oh, guys, look who we have with us. We got Diamond with us today. Everybody clap for Diamond. We miss
I thought everybody was gonna
Diamond.
start clapping.
Diamond been gone for a little while. You know she pregnant. Yeah.
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 Real bad.
Real bad.
Really.
All right, so what's up?
What I did want to say was, again, speaking about Friday, speaking about Friday, I did want to say thank you guys for tuning in with us Friday. We actually appreciate you guys. Definitely start sending, if you want to send your music for next time, because we are going to be doing this once a month, definitely start sending your music. We can even play your music on the podcast. You know, you don't have to wait for our
Black
event.
Friday, right?
Yeah, Black Friday. You don't have to wait for no, that's not the name we're going to use. Right, that's not the name we're going to use. Yeah, it's pretty dope, but somebody already got that.
But yeah, also make sure y'all send it to livetabletalkafterdark@gmail.com.
Yes, yes.
All submissions, we'll play anything. We'll play it.
We'll play all, right. Even if we don't like it, we're going to still play it. That's y'all music. Look, we here for y'all. We supporting y'all.
Facts.
I did have one thing to say. Our podcast is just not about music. Also, it's about supporting Black-owned businesses. It's called Bringing Back the Black. So we support Black-owned businesses and music. We don't just circle our podcast just around music. We do everything Black. So definitely tune in every Wednesday at 10 p.m. to watch us.
Big facts.
All right.
Speaking of supporting your own, I'm going to be, this week's Black Business of the Week. If y'all are looking for a barber in the Triad area, definitely hit me out. You can add me on Facebook at Ashman Quick, or you can add me on Instagram at AQ_the barber.
It's too dope.
Alright, so the Facebook post of the week is going to be basically about this woman. She was in a relationship with a man. They end up moving together. He has two kids, and she has just one, or vice versa, whatever. One of them has 2 kids, one of them have 1. And basically, when she flip-flops weeks with her baby father, and when she feels though, when she flip-flop her weeks with her baby father, she doesn't want to deal with his kids. And because his child cries a lot and everything, so she felt like she was basically asking was she wrong for doing that, because they got into an argument about it because the baby cries a lot and stuff like that. I feel like she wasn't wrong.
I don't feel like she was wrong, but
Wrong
I feel like
for
the way
feeling that way.
Yeah, I don't
the way
think she was
went
wrong.
about it.
I feel like it could have been a conversation like, hey,
definitely
can we
could
come
have.
up with a game plan so that the week that I don't have my kids, you don't have your kids.
Right,
So therefore, we can enjoy our break
Our
together.
time.
Right.
Also, in regards to, the child being a crybaby, like, that's that person's child. Either you're going to want to be with him or not, because regardless, that child is going to be around. Now, you're not obligated to watch that child when the father is not there if you don't want to.
So
But
that
at
was
the
the
same
thing
time,
too.
That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, like, you just got to have a serious ass conversation with that person. And she didn't move in with him yet. She was going to. They want to move in together, and she was asking what should she do before they move in together.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
they
definitely
moved
have.
in.
Yeah. So in that case, definitely have that conversation. 'Cause
Right.
you
I
don't
think
wanna move
the
into a
mom should
situation
have
like
the
that.
mom, her, and the baby father should have a conversation
All of
together.
them.
Because if
Especially
she
that-
want to switch weeks with the father with that child, then hey, that should be a conversation with the mom too. They have to have some type of maturity to have sit
Okay.
down. Yeah, they have to sit down because obviously she knows he got a girlfriend. The girlfriend's around the child. We should all have a conversation and sit down and talk like, hey, this is my week. Do y'all mind switching weeks? If she say no, it's no. You just gonna have to do it if you gotta do it if you want to do it with that man. But other than that, yeah, I don't think she's wrong. I don't think she's right. It's conversation. You have to have a conversation about this, because it's a child. Like, everybody's child is their baby. Like, that's our baby. We sensitive about our kids. So that's
How
that.
you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I really have no idea what that post was about. I kind of skipped out on it, so I'll just skip it out altogether. I gotta actually do more research and actually come up to formulate an idea of how I really feel. Yeah, I understand that, but just me personally, just taking it in and trying to understand it on my terms, that's what I want to do. So I don't have an opinion right now, but I'll talk about it later, next week maybe.
Well, we won't talk about it next week, but this was.
I'm gonna answer next week. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna come.
last week.
Right, I'm gonna bring it right up. I'm gonna bring it right up. Like, yo, dog, remember we was talking about that shit though? Yeah, I feel, you know what I mean? But anyway, we moving into millennial news.
Well, tonight on Millennial News, we have a few topics to talk about. The first thing is the shooting on the 4th of July and for festivals in Chicago and Philly. I definitely did see for Philly that there's 2 officers in critical condition right now. They were shot. I'm not sure in Chicago.
In Chicago, there was a few people that had died.
Yeah, I saw at least 6.
There was like 6 people, and then it was so sad because one of the females that she was talking. She was running with her mom beside her. She was crying. She almost made me cry. She was running with her mom beside her because they heard the gunshot. She looked at her mom and said, "Mom, we have to run." They running. Boom, her mom got shot. She looked at her mom and said, "I love you, but I have to run." She had to leave her mom. Her mom died, so she didn't want to stay. And I'm like, this the picture that just, even with anybody, any part of your family, just a picture, they got, boom, shot, and then you still got to leave them.
So was it like a mass shooting, or was it like
it was a mass shooting.
So they was just shooting people.
Yeah.
They wasn't like they was targeting to one person.
It was a mass shooting. It was a crazy looking white guy again, and again, and again.
And ever since this gun violence is ridiculous.
Yeah. It was some delusional looking white guy. They got him though, but
That's good.
yeah.
All right, next is my girl Big Glorilla got signed to Yo Gotti. So it was being posted that she had got paid. She got signed a $500,000 deal with Yo Gotti. But she was gifted, even though you're not technically gifted anything. Nothing's free. It's more so an advance. But she was gifted, and she owns her rights to her own music. But a lot of people were saying like she should have got more money, that wasn't worth it. She gonna blow through that money by Christmas.
Niggas be hating.
They just really be hating.
Okay, you gotta look at it. It's a single. It's not an album. So I mean, how much were they trying to think she was supposed to get?
I don't know. People think that, but see, this is the thing.
Well, we don't know what the.
We don't know the actual amount that she was in
or
her
what her
contract.
contract did sign for.
But because that was just a gift in advance, but it was a gift to her. But don't matter. Even if it was $500,000, like you gotta think about the long run. Have you seen for example, I didn't know this, but have you ever seen the Wu-Tang Clan documentary?
That's what I was thinking.
When what's the dude name?
Which one?
The main one, the producer.
RZA.
Old Dirty Bastard got mad at RZA because RZA put him with a different record label
But he put all
because
of
he
them
would
with
own his own. But this one that he put him with was so he would own his own music. Owning your own music will give you money for you, your kids. Like
Right.
it's gonna always be producing
So
money.
royalty checks coming in.
Yeah.
But she owned her own music. She owned it, right?
She would have to own the joint that she did.
The one she did before she got
But that's what I'm
signed.
saying, we
But
don't know
any
her.
music coming up, she's going to own.
That's fine too. That's what I'm saying. We really don't know the details of her contract. So I mean, you're not supposed to. Like me, even if I got signed, I'll tell you niggas I got signed for $1,000. I don't give a fuck. Like y'all can tell me, go through it, whatever's clever. But at the end of the day, shout out to her for getting signed to Yo Gotti shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. I mean, either way, I mean, it's still a good thing.
And her music's pretty. Her music is decent. Her music is decent.
Okay.
Yeah, so the next thing we got is Brittany Griner. She writes an open letter to the White House as she asks President Biden to help her get home. You know what? I keep seeing like memes and shit that say like if it was LeBron, he would have been home or whatever. I think it's kind of fucked up how they're treating her. Like she's over in Ukraine, right, or Russia, or one of them shits, and she can't get home. It's kind of fucked up. Oh shit, it's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the letter.
That's the
she
letter?
wrote. Yeah, that's the
Damn.
letter.
Okay. All right. So
It's a public letter.
the
too.
letter, bullets. As I sit here in a Russian prison alone with my thoughts and without the protection of my wife, family, friends, Olympic jersey, or any accomplishments, I'm terrified I might be here forever. On the 4th of July, our family normally honors the service of those who fought for our freedom, including my father, who was a Vietnam War veteran. It hurts thinking about how I usually celebrate this day because freedom means something completely different to me this year. I realize you are dealing with so much, but please don't forget about me and the other American detainees. Please do all you can to bring us home. I voted for the first time in 2020, and I voted for you. I believe in you. I still have so much good to do with my freedom that you can help restore. I miss my wife. I miss my family. I miss my teammates. It kills me to know they are suffering so much right now. I am grateful for whatever you can do at this moment to get me home. That's crazy, man. Like,
yeah. I think it's really messed up that
the dark one. Is that better?
You about to taste it?
It's bitter.
I just want to know if he tasted it
It's
first.
bitter.
It's like
But I mean,
it tastes like seasoning.
It tastes like
I
seasoning.
said it's bitter. It's probably when
it
you
don't
don't
taste
cook
like
it.
seasoning. It just
It tastes like seasoning.
But yeah, the letter is definitely like heart touching because it's just like, damn, imagine being in
Right.
a whole different country
It does
and you
taste
locked up. And then it's like, I'm sure, like I was hearing, like I'm sure it's not her first time because she knows she's locked up for having cartridges in a weed pen. She's locked up for that, for the cannabis cartridges and the weed pen.
Oh, the cartridges?
So.
and I heard.
And
that
I'm
the
sure that's not the
rules
first
are
time because she
really
plays
strict.
when she's not playing for the WNBA. She plays for Russia
Right.
overseas.
Right.
So I'm sure that's not the first time that she's went over there with
And
it.
had it.
But I feel like because of the war that's going on, they're using her as a pawn. But they should have got somebody else because they're not getting what they want.
Because United States ain't going. I don't want to talk on that too much, but I think they're real selfish. United States is selfish, but they're not selfish. They know what they're doing, but they're selfish in a way too. I don't think they're going to really fight for her like they should be. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to
I don't
actually.
think they are.
Yeah, I don't
They
think they're
haven't.
going to fight for her like they should.
They haven't.
That shit.
Russia, though?
But it's
You
like
think
to
they gonna try
them,
fight
it's like, oh, it's just one person.
I mean, we're already in war with Russia.
No,
because of
we're
Ukraine.
not. We're not in war with Russia. This
It's
is
Ukraine, right?
It's
We're not
Ukraine,
with
right.
it, but we're helping.
America
Yeah.
is an instigator, right? So they're just throwing rocks, like they're just kind of like taking. Because all right, you know what? Honestly, we are still at war with Russia because the Cold War never ended. So when you look at it like that, the Cold War was like, all right, Russia was like, all right, you chill, I'll chill. America, you chill, I'll chill. That was it. We don't really have no problems with them, even though we have problems with them. And
Right.
those little thin lines can,
Yeah,
cause some shit.
Russia said clearly, don't get into this with me and Ukraine, United States, or we're gonna fuck y'all up too. And
Russia's second military in the
Russia
world.
got some heat.
Second military in the world. And United States number one, but I
It's just,
mean,
why can't United States just mind their fucking business?
Because we got somebody over there.
Right.
No,
No, it is not because of that.
What? It's
Like-
not her fault though.
It's not her fault, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, kind of is because she wasn't supposed to travel with that. But at the same
The rules are
time,
so
like,
strict. I've heard about even
We're not gonna have that here. But we about
trash,
to.
throwing trash on the street. That's jail time over there. Like
Russia is just
damn, niggas in Philly be locked up.
different.
Like their whole
Everybody
rules,
feels like that.
the rules are so strict over there. Like
That's crazy.
What is it here?
the watermelon.
Alright, so the next thing on our Millennial News segment is going to be Little Uzi fans. So basically his fans, and I don't get that, they were throwing fucking phones at him, and he threw that shit back. I would have chucked that shit back.
That nigga
in their
from Philly,
ass, too.
nigga.
Like, what
why
you
would
talking
they
about?
do that,
No,
though?
yeah, there was.
I guess they were throwing their phone so like he could record, like, and
I thought
give
it was
him
like
the phone
bullying,
back.
like I thought he was like throwing phones at
Because normally
Cause
fans
why
would
would
give
somebody
their
$1,000
Why would
fans.
throw your phone? That's true.
Some
That's
people
true.
throw their phone up there so that he can just be like, hey, and then give the phone back. But like, my nigga, you throwing your shit. Like, you not getting that shit
But
back.
you're just throwing that shit to random people now.
Right, and the girl that he threw it back to, allegedly,
Got
he
hit.
hit in the back of her head, and her head was busted out.
Damn, see, Uzi should have been smarter than that because you know it's a lawsuit right there.
Yeah,
But fuck it, at the same
what's
time, I
trying-
could have
that's
got
what
hurt
she's trying
too.
to do is sue him over that. But at the same time,
If it's not recorded, Uzi, just say you kicked the phone by accident while you was dancing. Shit.
period.
It was recorded because we all know about it, so you know, like,
I mean, she, we know because she made a post and stopped talking about it.
Right.
I did want to talk about one more thing that wasn't on the segment. Me and Calvin kind of researched it.
Mhm.
It was the CERN.
oh
thing
my
yesterday.
god,
God.
Go
that
ahead.
shit is wild.
Tell them about it.
Well, I got to.
Because you the one that did all the research.
Yeah, go ahead. 'Cause I,
All right, so basically, over in I forget where it's at.
Switzerland.
In Switzerland, it is in Switzerland. So over in Switzerland, they had this machine that basically has like 25. I don't want to say it wrong. I think it's 25 kilometers or something like
it's
that.
25 something.
It's not it's 25 kilometers, and basically they're just banging atoms together. They're trying to recreate the Big Bang Theory, pretty much.
Right.
So it's a bunch of scientists that figure that they want to try to get this matter or create the same instance how the Earth was created. I don't know why.
But
the
did
fuck
y'all
they're trying-
see how they was building it underground in different countries too?
Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's 4 different
Yeah.
areas that lead to one
I was
area.
like, what the fuck? Y'all crazy, but
So what
hey.
happened? What else happened with the?
Oh, that's some wild shit though, because it's like, all right, so they're basically all day long these I want to call them, what are they called? I forgot what they're called. Protons are just just in a race
rotating.
and rotating in the race until they initially they're going to collide.
Right.
And when they collide, they make different particles, so they make different matter. And it's crazy because they're just taking that same matter and trying to analyze it and figure out what they can do with it. Trying to pretty much make like
open
a god.
Whole dimension.
And you know, I read the thing I was watching said that it can open a black hole, but the black hole can be minute and it will be gone before. But I don't believe that shit. I believe that shit open black hole. That shit.
Right,
It's going to expand.
Right.
And they're messing with dark matter. And I mean, I don't know if any of you, the viewers who aren't Christian, I'm about to just get technical. So God put a covering over us. So therefore, we would be away from the darkness. And when they're going into that dimension where that darkness is and trying to go into it and figure out what it is, so they're opening it up. So that's why they were saying that people with low vibrations would be affected by them doing the CERN, starting the machine yesterday.
That's a giant leap from scientists, but at the same time, nigga, why? Like, what?
Yeah.
What? I mean, I understand it because, like, I mean, we all have that question, like, where do we come from? What is it? I mean, you can be religious, you can believe in science, you can believe whatever you want to believe in. But these scientists really believe in, if you think about it, all the scientists got the bread too because they built this fucking monster. But they believe that, you know, there is a reason for everything and there's a reason why. So if we can create that same atmosphere to figure out why we're all here, why not? We might come up with some shit in the long run to save something. But at the same time, you might do some shit to be detrimental to the earth, which really it is. And you know what? I had something else to talk about too. It was a guy who basically made this machine that you can get water, that he's getting water out of air. So he made a machine that basically gets water out of air, and the air, it goes through a whole process and it turns into actual living, drinking, all kinds of water that you can actually use, right? And he's put it in different countries, and he actually took one and put it to Flint, Michigan, and he said like within the week it was vandalized. And he said that it wasn't just like no regular people that just went and vandalized the machine. It was people that came and vandalized the machine and destroyed it, and they knew exactly what they were doing. You see what I'm trying to say? Like they knew all the components to actually mess up for it to be like a longer.
Somebody went there to
vandalize it. And the crazy thing is, he said like, you know, we make about 2,000 pounds, 2,000 liters, 2,000 gallons of water a day. That's taking money out of somebody's pocket. You know, like Deer Park's not going to be happy about it. The Science not going to be happy about it. But at the same time, this man is basically taking donations and taking foundation money and doing something for the community, doing something where Flint, Michigan water is fucked. You see what I'm trying to say? And he put a machine there so they can actually have clean drinking water. And somebody went and vandalized it. They're like,
People are just
the world is fucked up.
Do you think it's people or?
Yeah, conspiracy theory.
Right.
The government, yeah.
Or somebody, somewhere.
Because it's like, why would they do that? And I feel like they're probably getting a lot more money with Flint, Michigan being the way they are.
Right. You gotta think about it. Most places charge a water bill. Now, if you're telling me I can get water from air by this damn machine, I don't want this damn machine here. Just like it's a cure for HIV and AIDS. They're not gonna release that shit because they make more money by treating the shit than actually curing the shit.
Dr. CB got killed. So yeah, I mean,
even the person, and when you said that about the water, I thought you was going to talk about the guy who created a car that runs on water. But the first person who did it was a black man, and he was murdered.
Oh my God! See, you can't do shit. It's hard to try to come up and do something.
Us black
He was
people
murdered,
cannot do shit.
It's not just all black people.
It is.
You know, I'm not
because
saying
it's when we are, for instance, we are powerful. We are magical. We got a lot of stuff that we don't understand that we have in us.
Thanks.
That's why a lot of us black people are, should I say that? Are not becoming Christians anymore and learning more so where we actually come from. And
don't come from Christianity.
We're not going to talk about Christianity, but a lot of people are not. They're learning. I don't want to say that too much on here, but they're learning different things of us. You know, this melanin right here.
Yeah, but
so it's like. No, because a lot of us know so much.
We have a lot.
We could, a lot of us could sit down and God would give us something and it would be the answer to a lot of shit.
Facts. I get it.
These white people ain't going through it.
No, they have though.
I'm not trying to talk too much, so we're on both levels.
They kind of have though. We're not the only people that are accosted because of you know stuff that we came up with and understand.
Us melanins.
And understand. So like it's like even with like the Snowden thing and like learning secrets of the government and learning stuff that you're not supposed to know, niggas get killed. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody gets killed if you learn some shit or know some shit that you're not supposed to know.
Right.
You feel me?
You brought too much, it's gonna fuck you up.
Right.
But y'all, that
We
was
got our page private for a reason. We got these two up. Hey, y'all. We love you guys. So.
All right, y'all. That was the millennial news. All right, y'all. So we're gonna move into the Black Excellence. I just closed it up. Sorry. A little jittery today. I don't know why.
Because this laptop in front of you and you.
And it's
do
different, right? And I had a long
Yeah.
ass day for real. But, all right, sorry, y'all. We're gonna get into this Black Excellence. So first off, Rihanna is now the youngest self-made billionaire in America. She's 34 and she is has a net worth of $1.4 billion.
So yay to Rihanna. Go Riri.
Right.
Money, don't let it
Let
make
me be
you.
your model.
Or let it make you. I don't know. At that point.
Right.
That's definitely dope. Number 2, we have an all-black team of climbers that made history after reaching the top of Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for them. And then number 3, we have a 7-year-old her name is Victory Brinker. She is the world's youngest opera singer.
That's dope.
All right, y'all. So let's give it up.
Victory.
Let's give it up for our Black excellence.
Alright, y'all, so y'all about to act up with us for a little bit, so let me stop. Again, thank you for tuning in to Live Tabletop. We are doing lives on our page today. We usually don't, but we actually decided to do it today because a lot of people did not know about us, but here you go. You know, y'all are following us. Here we go, you know.
Might as well.
Follow
Right.
us.
Also, go to YouTube, type in Live Table Talk After Dark. You can find
Run that shit up.
run it up.
All
number
36
1.
videos.
But you can find all 36 episodes of Live Table Talk After Dark, and I'm gonna upload this one that we did this event. It's gonna be a special drop. If you didn't catch it, you can catch it there. You can still catch it on our page too. So make sure that if you got friends, tell your friends about us, and add to our
so
family.
we can be friends.
Right. Again, if you do
Say
have
your
a
friends.
business, if you are an artist or anything, if you're black, we support our black. we are black. We support our
Even
people.
Hispanics, you're black.
Yeah, even
So, I
his.
mean,
Well, not all, not Mexicans.
You are terrible.
If you're Puerto Rican, you're black.
You are terrible.
Latino,
Terrible.
you're black. So let me stop.
Sound like my brother.
Right. Go ahead, Donna.
Okay, so the first hot topic is going to be.
Oh no, I thought we was gonna do. You're not gonna do Tamika Drummer before the hot topics?
Oh, I forgot about that. It's been a
Yeah.
while. Sorry, haven't been here a few
Talk to
weeks.
me.
So we're gonna talk about Tamika Drummer. She is a 47-year-old inmate. She's been locked up for 11 years. She was sentenced to life for having less than 2 ounces of weed on her in Mississippi. And there's a petition that is pinned to our page. We're trying to get that petition signed, so therefore she can get out. She has 4 children, and her youngest is now 16. He was, I believe, 4 or 3 when she got locked up. So make sure y'all sign that petition, please.
Yeah. So I also want to give a special shout out to Coco B from 40K Radio. She has an event coming up. It's the 40K Radio Community Field Day. She has a couple spots left for vendors and volunteers. So basically, I put it on the page, and I'm gonna put it on the page again. It's the 40K Radio Community Field Day celebration. It's from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's free games and prizes. Vendors can contact 40kradio@gmail.com. It's July 23rd. It's going to be at Glenwood Recreation Center, 2010 Coliseum Boulevard in Greensboro. The admission to get into the event is 1 school supply donation. Y'all, please go ahead and check that out. I got a shout out to 40K Radio on that one too. All right.
Radio.
So who we about to get into?
The hot topic.
All right, we about to get into the hot topic. All right, what you got?
Oh, you want? I mean, you decided. You did.
It matters.
Okay, so first it's gonna be about Ari. Basically, she had made a post earlier this week that stated it was a post delete, and she stated, "This is the last time that I'm gonna let a nigga put his hands on me. Fight your demons, not me." And then she returned the tweet after deleting that post and said it was about a fan who had pushed her down.
Oh, so everybody was thinking it was about
Money Bag.
Money Bag. I said Gotti. Money Bag.
But it's like, why would you put a post like that emotional about a fan putting their hands on.
I mean, at the same time, everybody do it for real. Like, I mean, it could be a relationship or it could be like something
Everybody
personal.
doing what?
Post about their fucking life 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying she's making it seem like it wasn't about him, but
Right.
But if she deleted it and said it back, then
It wasn't
she cleaned it
about
up.
him.
That's what she said. I mean, I understand I get where you're coming from too, but at the same time,
I thought it was about him too. But listen, we're not gonna put that on him. It was not about Moneybag. It was about somebody in the club pushing her down. That's what she said. We're gonna stick with that. But Moneybag had also went back and tweeted, "Stop attaching me to this shit. I got daughters." So I'm gonna stick with that because at the end of the day, we don't fucking know.
we don't know, and I get
We
it.
don't know.
We don't know.
We really do
but
not know.
Ari, bitch, it sounded like you was getting beat on.
No, but like sometimes
You don't put that out there
no,
like
but
that.
sometimes
And don't try to clear it.
no, but sometimes
Yeah.
you might see a subliminal from somebody
Right.
that you're dealing with, like, what the fuck are you talking about? But oh, it wasn't about you. Like, all right, cool.
We'll find out if it's about them if we don't see them together the next couple days.
Well, it sounds like something she's gone through
Yeah.
before.
Right.
So
right.
maybe she just like after that she was
yeah, she
emotional.
definitely had G Herbo allegedly was putting his hands on her.
And she had like an emotional breakdown or emotional breakthrough at that point. It was like, this shit's not happening to me no more. You feel me? Like whatever. But like, I'm gonna expose you, but I'm not gonna expose you. I'm gonna make it.
Right.
That, I mean, if you just want to have a conspiracy theory about it, but you know, we don't know.
I'm like, and then for me, I'm like, usually when you have a man and you run back to your man like, yo, this nigga put his hands on me, your man gonna do something about it. I'm like, he haven't said shit about it, other than don't tag me in that shit.
As far as we know.
He don't attach me to it.
Attach me to it.
Well, he was only attached. I'm about to say he was only
Because
attached.
everybody
Like,
talk shit.
that's what I'm saying. He was only right. He was only attached. Like it was implied, but he wasn't really attached to it because it wasn't about him, according to him.
If it's not about him, she just needs to be more conscious about what she
Right.
posts.
And that's for everybody then, because like just because she's a celebrity, she stands out more, but everybody does it.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody has some subliminal ass shots or some
Yeah.
shots or say some shit, and then you might look at your girlfriend like, oh damn girl, what you going through? Like, no, I'm just a nigga. You said you wasn't feeling good.
All the time.
You said you wasn't feeling good because it was
no,
hot,
I was
but like
feeling heat
you
flashes.
feel me? So someone said like, nigga, you cool? Like,
Right. Right.
I don't know. You feel me?
Right. All right. So.
That is true.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so the next one is, why do men think it's okay to put their hands on women, vice versa?
That's a great segue, for real. That's a great segue from the last.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I got it.
Wait, I mean, it's never okay. I mean, keep your hands to yourself, for real.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I mean, it happens to guys and girls because, like,
That's what I said,
I know vice
vice
versa
versa,
because Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard situation.
I
And
feel like the bigger question, because it's we all, if you're a man and you feel like it's okay, something's wrong.
Yeah.
I want to know, why do women feel like it's okay to hit men when they know
They would.
That
They
nigga
wouldn't
bitch
know
number one.
what.
that men are not,
because men don't, because if men are
majority of us don't want to put our hands up, because we,
if the men are supposed to
Majority of men
retaliate,
don't want to.
I'm
But
not
it's
saying
more. It's
majority.
more abuse when it comes to a man abusing a woman than women abusing men, though.
but just like with your point, if
You
men
don't
are
know
supposed
that,
to
'cause
retaliate,
I know a lot of men who get beat on by females,
That's what I'm
and they
saying.
don't say nothing about it because they just be like, oh, it's whatever. It's
So,
my
so,
woman.
so what your point is, like, right? So your point is that men aren't supposed to retaliate. So if a woman feels that, oh, he ain't gonna hit me, he ain't gonna nothing to me,
Right.
she might feel as though, like, if she gets mad enough, she might fuck you up.
Okay, so the question is, why do people think that you should be doing this?
How
shit?
do we know, Tina?
Right.
How do we know it's in other people's mind that they should be
I don't
beating
know,
people?
but it need to stop. Cause somebody gonna die.
What?
I mean, that's what it
It's the
leads
truth.
to.
I get it,
It's
but
the truth.
Just like
That's
I'm
not
sure
an answer
y'all
to the
seen
question, though.
P Valley.
I'm not gonna lie. My mom taught me, all of us, if they put their hands on you, they don't care if it's male or female. And this is when we was growing up. They
Hit
was
the
like,
back?
Yeah, hit the back.
Yeah.
So one thing she
I'm
did
a
say.
stab. If I can't
One thing
hit
she
you,
did say
I'm
was
good enough. I'ma stab your
not
ass.
to hit females, but if she keep bothering you, and after you say something to an adult about it, yes, you go ahead. You don't let nobody keep putting their hands on you.
Facts.
Right. Right.
So I mean, when you growing up from that household, then you get into an adult real life. It's like, okay, I have that mentality, but I know I'm not supposed to because I know I can go to jail for this.
Facts. I grew up with sisters, and I got a lot of cousins and shit like that. So like, I never really had that problem. If a girl touched me, Brianna's on that ass. I know that for sure.
See, I got a sister for that too, and I got a cousin too. But why would you put? It's like females putting guys in situations, and we see this a lot. I've witnessed this. Females will literally get into an argument. I'm not saying y'all, but a lot of females get into an argument with a guy, and then when they get in an argument, they'll bring their guy into the situation, and
My
then bring
boyfriend will
their
fuck you up.
right, and then their boyfriend come out there
And
and
get
then
fucked up.
get fucked up, or worse, get shot, get killed.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's crazy too.
That's
Because
a lot
these
of
days
people
people are
dying
not.
in
These days
Philly.
people are not. People are not.
We're not fighting.
these
No,
days.
we ain't let no saying nigga.
You come over here, okay? This is what you want, okay? You got. We're gonna put you on a shirt.
Facts.
That's how a lot of
That's
people feel.
facts.
Yeah.
That's
is true.
facts.
That is true.
That's how you gotta watch who you date too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Like-
Nick,
Motherfuckers put you in bad situations.
And some
Hey.
some people like drama.
that part.
Somebody like that shit.
All right, so the next one we're gonna discuss says dealing with a generational curse. What steps do you believe you need to take so your kids won't pick it up?
Break
You
that
know,
shit.
me and Tina went to church last weekend.
I saw that.
You see how she tried to wear the same color?
No, I did not. I did not try to wear the same
That
color
was
as her.
cute.
I had that color orange she
I
had.
didn't know.
They was looking like a bag of cuties.
It was like pumpkins.
I was up early that
Tangerine
day, and I was like,
teddies.
damn, I could have probably went to church with them because I was literally.
Really?
Yes, I was up early.
What we doing next
Now
time?
y'all gonna make a log table talk. We'll go there and fucking
I'm gonna come
record.
to church with y'all.
It's in Greensboro.
Come.
Yeah.
So but the reason why I brought that up is because the pastor was actually talking about that, and he said how his father was an alcoholic, his father's father was an alcoholic, and his father's father's father, I think I said that right,
Yeah.
So he
was an
came from
alcoholic.
a
So
line
he
of
came
drinking.
from a line of alcoholics, and he does not drink. And it's so deep that he don't drink that he doesn't want anybody that works in the ministry in his church. If you want to do anything in his ministry in his church, you cannot drink and you cannot smoke.
So what did they give out? The grape juice for the?
Yes.
I don't know. We haven't done a communion there, so
I'm
we
just
don't
asking
know.
the question.
That's what I'm
Churches
saying.
don't
I
even
don't
do
Yeah,
communion.
We haven't done communion
I
there.
ain't been in church since I don't know.
But some of them they won't do communion, but they'll probably do communion like at reunions or something. Not reunion, but what is it called? Where a lot of churches get together. Revivals.
But I brought that up to say, like, if you see something that your parents did and it affected you, you gotta work. You gotta figure out how to fix it for you, so therefore you don't pass it on.
That's
So it's something like, for example, something that my mom wasn't really affectionate and loving to me, and I have to work on being that to my children because my daddy was, but my mama wasn't.
So you got a part of
Is that a generational curse?
It
Was her
is
mother-
because
was her
it
mother-
makes you, when you grow up, it makes you feel like you're not loved. Like if somebody don't tell you
Right,
they
you
love you,
gotta-
but they don't
right.
care about you, it makes you feel like you're not loved.
And
So
that's-
it is a curse because you're passing it to your child,
I'm
and your
just asking
child
because it's
feels.
generational.
I'm
What's up?
telling you.
Yeah.
So then your child feels that they're not loved.
So was her mother the same way?
I believe so.
Okay.
I can.
So that's the same thing. I can say that's the same thing with my mom too, because my grandma wasn't affectionate. My mom wasn't affectionate. I have to learn to become affectionate. My son is y'all know my child. He's very clingy. He's very affectionate. He's a Libra. So it's like for me, I have to learn that also, that affectionate part, because the whole hugging, like I never really hugged my mom. We never kissed I don't remember kissing my mom for real. I never heard the words I love you, but me and my son say I love you all the time. But because that's my child. If it wasn't for this little boy, that I love you word wouldn't be coming out a lot. He says it all the time, like a couple times a day. It's annoying sometimes, but hey. But it's like a lot of stuff. But for me, with the drug, well,
Drinking.
drug also, drinking, alcohol, and drugs. For drug-wise, his dad was on drugs and doing drugs and stuff. So I noticed my son, he used to want to, when he got a headache, because he gets migraines from me, Mom, I need her to get some, like Tylenol or something. And I noticed that, I was like, hold on, let me nip that shit in the butt now, you know? Even though he does have a headache, but it became so constant that he wanted Tylenol. I said, hold on, because that just triggered me like, damn, I don't want him to get hooked on, it was a liquid, it's children's Tylenol. I didn't want him to get hooked on to thinking that he has to take something, because I have bad migraines too. And he got it. I had it when I was young, he got it. So drugs, I'm like, that's one thing, and alcohol.
When growing up, they used to tell us all the time, one drug will lead to another.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's
I'm sorry, but
wide,
that's a fuck. Or well, it depends on the
That's
person.
very
That's
wild.
fucking lie.
No.
Because I ain't never gonna do no crack, and I ain't definitely gonna do no heroin.
No,
I
no,
definitely-
no.
She said saying, I'm
Did
saying,
your mom and
No,
dad?
he said a
I'm
drug
saying
will lead
why?
to
Like,
another.
he
Oh,
may
yeah,
start from
yeah.
Tylenol, but he may start smoking
No,
weed.
one drug does lead to another because I
Like,
remember I was
you know,
smoking
like-
weed or smoking Delta 8, and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna try shrooms." Like that shit literally leads to
I
or
think-
people would try X pills.
I'm not
That
doing
was
that.
shit would lead to another.
I'm not doing
I
that.
didn't try, but
When I was out there
felt like I
smoking
wanted
weed,
to.
I was around
I
coke all
tried
the time
shrooms.
working at them Spanish bars, and I would never try that shit.
I'm about to say I've done shrooms, I've done weed, I've done X. I haven't done anything else other than that. But everything you're talking about to me, I understand. Like from my point of view, that's from your point of view, right? That y'all saying the things. But from the outside looking in, I don't think those are generational curses. In my opinion, can I finish? I didn't say nothing when y'all was talking. So, my opinion of a generational curse, yeah, that's the truth. Thank you. But my opinion of a generational curse is basically like even like with health shit. Like, all right, if my mom doesn't have diabetes, but I'm just saying, let's say my mom had diabetes, and her grandmother had diabetes, and her mother before they had diabetes. I feel like that's a generational curse. So I feel like that, you know, especially like a lot of my parents came from the South. So they were fed all that bullshit back in slavery, the ham hocks and the chitlins and the shit that y'all love to eat. That's pig feet. I'm good. But all that shit was like bad for you for it was what they gave you. And I feel like that is what spiked or started that generational curse. So like even today, yeah, I make the best fried chicken, or I make this, that, and the third. We always macaroni and cheese and this, that, and the third. It's all high cholesterol bullshit. Mm-hmm. And that's the shit that's going to get you the high blood pressure. That's the shit that's going to get you the diabetes. That's the shit that's going to have you unhealthy. And I feel as though if we break that kind of generational curse, then
We can stop a lot of health issues.
we can be better as people. You see, we can be healthier as people. That's what I view as a generational curse.
So there's
No,
different
no.
types of generational curses.
I didn't say there wasn't. I just
No,
said
That's another type of
what I'm
generational
saying
curse,
that
too.
there's different types, but all of them lead to things that impact you in a negative way
Right.
for you or your children. So even going to what you're saying with Alex, my son is fucking 10, but you look at him, you think he's fucking 13 and wear fucking size 11 in men's shoes, and he's, you know, built like he's big, not fat, but he's a little husky. So a generational curse that I had a conversation with him about yesterday is because like I put out food for him to eat during the daytime, and he'll go eat more stuff. So I told him, look, I grew up chunky. It ain't fun, and I'm trying to avoid that for you. So don't go past what I've already put out for you. So that hits off of a generational curse because my mom
you just added
is
to my
chunky.
point.
I'm chunky. He's chunky. I'm not trying to. I want him to work that off of him because I know how it can affect you in the future.
You just answered my point. That was great too. Because my segue to that is: do you eat chitlins? You do. You like them. You love them. You like them. You love them, right?
I mean, I don't love them, but
Right,
I like
but you-
them.
but
I
you-
haven't had them in about 2-3 years.
But you
It's
like.
your
But you
fault.
eat them. You enjoy them, right?
I do.
Okay. So that was my point was the generational curse. That shit came back from 400 years ago when slaves were eating chitlins. So that was passed down to that mother, to that mother, to that mother, and now to you.
You know what's crazy though? Because I'm thinking about 400 years. There actually had to be 400 years.
That's a generational
worth-
curse.
But no, 400 years worth of trying different recipes to try to perfect the taste.
Trying to perfect the generational curse. Sign up on what you
I'm trying to imagine how they was eating the chitlins though.
Facts.
Them
but
niggas
that's
is
what
wrong.
They know how to cook
They
that shit.
No, they definitely did.
No.
You know what's so funny?
Now
Y'all see that
people-
meme? Y'all see that meme yet?
No, they was
200
getting
years
herbs
from
from
now?
out the garden and cooking this
200
shit.
years from now.
They
Oh,
was
facts.
getting herbs
Facts.
from out the garden and
Before.
cooking it.
But no,
And
facts.
stealing
You ever-
shit from the kitchen.
Here we go. You ever seen that meme where it's not a meme, it's like a TikTok video meme / thing, right? Where the dude from the cooking channel, I think his name is Al something. He's the scientist guy, but he was on the show, and the Koreans were making fried chicken. And she was like, you know, the Koreans make the best fried chicken, this blah, 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 blah. And he was like, do you know how that happened? Vietnam vets, when they were over there, they taught the Koreans how to make, like, he checked
Black Vietnam.
Black Vietnam. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same way. So they can cook, nigga. They can
I
cook.
saw that on a video. Somebody
It's a
I
TikTok
never knew
meme.
that, though.
It's a TikTok meme. But at the same time, it's true. You feel me? So that's what I feel as though that's a generational curse. Like they say, like the men are lazy, or you know what I mean. But that's not always true because back in slavery, you couldn't be lazy. You couldn't do that. You see what I'm trying to say? But like, if you like, all right. My dad went to prison. His dad went to prison. No, I'm just hypothetical. Not my dad didn't go to prison. His dad didn't go to prison. But my dad was in prison. His dad was in prison. Same thing. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. Right. This is a white generational curse. Remember Lieutenant Dan? You ever see Forrest Gump?
Right.
Lieutenant Dan. My dad was in the war. My dad's dad was in the war. This, that, he died in the war. This thing. I was supposed to die in the war. But Forrest Gump saved him, right? So he saved him from that generational curse, which was his generational curse. I look at generational curse in that analogy with Lieutenant Dan, if that makes sense to you.
No, it makes sense. Damn.
But yeah,
y'all only say damn when y'all ain't really listening.
I'm saying damn when the argument can't be talked about, nigga. Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers. Y'all ain't never watched Forrest Gump?
Yes.
So Lieutenant Dan, my dad died in the army. My dad's dad died in the army.
I get it.
But Forrest Gump was Forrest Gump. But you see, T's always a hater. T's a hater, right? But Forrest Gump was the actual nigga that stopped that generation. But you don't have to. It's fine. I had both of them understand what I was talking about.
No, you did.
I did. You just mad.
No,
You just mad.
mad.
You just mad.
I know,
Y'all
because I
fake,
zoned
y'all
out.
fake.
No, I zoned out.
But it's some real shit, though. But it's some real
I
shit.
knew what you was talking
But it's
about.
some real shit, though.
I zoned out after I
It's
heard.
some real shit,
But
though.
I heard Forrest Gump. That's all.
But that was my analogy. That was the analogy I was trying to bring.
He said
It was
I knew
generations.
he was talking about.
I was gone. My mind was somewhere
It was
else.
generations, right? It was really generations because my dad died in the war. My father died. Everybody's dad died in the war. I was
Yeah.
supposed to die in this war. But Forrest Gump was literally the motherfucker who stopped his generational curse, bro.
That's amazing.
Okay, you don't have to answer with it. But see, that's the point that I'm trying to make. Somebody has to actually
That's
interfere.
not generational. 'Cause
Somebody
I'm an
actually,
asshole.
somebody, and I am too. I mean, we can go toe to toe, nigga. But
Exactly.
at the same time, that was the actual pinpoint that we need somebody to stop that generational curse. Somebody that can intervene to make it. Oh damn, like I understand what you're talking about now. Like I understand about the healthy shit, or I understand about this prison shit, or I understand about whatever. Yeah, my parents weren't affectionate shit. You see what I'm trying to say? Somebody, you have to stop that yourself. That's how I feel as though that you can overcome the generational
That's why they say you have to be the person to break the generational curse.
facts.
Amen.
Alright, so
Okay.
the next 3 pairs of give 3 pairs of people that you would like to see in a versus together.
I'll go first. I know.
Yeah,
Go ahead, yeah, go
Yeah, I know, 'cause y'all ain't got shit. So
I got Chris Brown and Usher, but
That's
go
not-
ahead.
No, you can't use
it's already
that.
coming. It's supposed to be coming in the works. But I got Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes.
Ooh.
That would be a fucking great versus.
That would be awesome.
That would be an amazing versus.
We got to tag versus.
Facts. Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes, because I don't understand why a man can go against a woman and they catalog
They
is
can.
thick.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, because that's true because John Legend went with Alicia Keys, right? But both of their catalogs is thick and they so different and they got so many hits. I think that should work. I had another one I was thinking about.
I'm gonna go next.
I was thinking about somebody. All right, I'm sorry. When y'all go?
I'm gonna give one. Mariah Carey and Beyonce. I think would be good together because nobody touches Mariah Carey with the and then the Beyonce. It's just I think she's pretty good. She's not the best, but I think she's good.
Beyonce got more songs than
Mariah Carey.
Maybe not. Mariah Carey
Mariah
put that
Carey
whole
got
Christmas
some-
album
right.
win. So I don't fucking.
Mariah
That shit go
Carey got
platinum.
some good songs.
That shit go $1 million every year.
If you
That's every
gotta
year.
listen to the old songs because we forgot about the bitches.
I remember.
That's my favorite thing about the verses.
Yeah, you
That's my
remember
favorite thing
the
about the verses.
song.
They play shit like,
Yes, I forgot about this shit.
that's my favorite thing about the verses.
Right, right. And then, for me, I think Jay-Z and Kanye. It have to be.
That would be a
Jay-Z
great
and
versus.
Kanye.
Now,
And
but here the thing with that versus. My thing is that can Jay-Z play shit that Kanye was on or produced? Because we had an argument on the podcast page in the group a while ago.
They did do that with oh fuck, who was
But don't
it?
Kanye get the point? Because he was producing or on it.
I don't know.
If Jay-Z played H
They
to
might
the
just play that in for them to get along.
but if Jay-Z played H to the Izzo, do Kanye get a point? Because he produced it.
He produced that.
Well, they gonna do that at the end. They should do that together then.
No, but they also got songs together. They got Niggas in Paris,
All right,
Otis.
okay, they don't got songs together too.
They do have songs
yeah,
together,
but some
nigga.
of them they don't have together. So they
But
gonna
Kanye
play those.
produced a lot of the songs that he has. My point. You're not listening to me.
Yeah.
So it's like he get a percent.
He get a point for. That's why I said if he play H to the Izzo, I get a point, nigga. Like,
All right. Well, I still think that would be a good match because ain't nobody touching Kanye.
ain't nobody touching Jay.
And ain't nobody touching.
Jay got
Kanye.
hits,
Yeah,
but my
ain't
thing is
nobody
like, what does
touching
Jay catalog look like without a Kanye in the catalog?
Yeah. Ooh.
It's still a good catalog. It's still a good catalog.
That's gonna be
But now you got,
controversial right
but
there.
now you got got Kanye shit that's just him.
Say it again.
You got Kanye shit that's just him. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, I wholeheartedly believe that Kanye can be Jay. And I love Jay.
I think Kanye can be Jay too.
But Kanye
I
can
definitely think Kanye can be
He can
Jay.
definitely be Jay. I'm
All
sorry.
right, so another person, damn, I had, was it Keisha Cole? Keisha Cole and K.
Sure you
Michelle.
would. Sure
I
you
know,
would.
but I'm saying for me.
Ugh.
Keisha Cole and K. Michelle.
K. Michelle don't have any hits to me.
Keisha Cole don't have many hits to me.
But Keisha Cole could beat. Keisha Cole was holding her ground against Ashanti, but Ashanti
No, but
still won.
Ashanti, she should have went with somebody else. Keisha Cole, I think Keisha Cole and K. Michelle should have went together. Or Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson and
She ain't got enough hits.
K. Michelle.
K. Michelle, yeah.
But you know what? Carrie Hilson she got the pin game, so her
Right.
pin game might.
Carrie Hilson and K. Michelle could go together too.
What you got?
Alright, who you got?
I mean, personally, I would book Beyonce with Rihanna.
No.
No, what the fuck?
I'd rather see
Rihanna
them
got hits and
versus-
Beyonce got hits, but no.
I'd rather see them two than Mariah for some reason. I'd rather see Mariah probably with
You can't see nobody else with
Beyonce
Mariah.
beats. You can. It could be a
You
guy.
can.
It could be a guy.
John Legend.
No, hell no.
No, John Legend with Common.
No.
No,
what?
that don't even match.
Wait, right? What is that?
That don't match. Hold on.
That's
who
terrible.
Who we put John Legend with? Cause
He
John
went with
Legend's
Alicia
my baby.
Keys. He did Alicia.
Maxwell.
Maxwell did the verses with who?
He
Well, by
Maxwell
himself.
did one with, I think it was that baby thing. Was it?
No.
Wait, Maxwell and what the fuck?
He did like a verses with. It was like Maxwell and Friends. Some shit like that.
John Legend. Maxwell and John Legend together. I think it would be nice. It's a good flow.
Maxwell's going to destroy John Legend.
I know it's a good flow.
Yeah, I'd rather see Beyonce and Rihanna.
What y'all think about the
Pharrell and who?
Oh, now we go back. All right,
Pharrell.
so now we go back to like how it started when it was producers versus because it's Swiss Beats and Timbaland. They versed each other.
Right.
So we go back with Pharrell. Who would you put Pharrell against? I would have to put
Oh,
Pharrell
no.
against Missy. I would have to put Pharrell.
You
Missy
know,
produced
I
Pharrell.
wouldn't say.
Nigga.
I wouldn't say
Nigga.
Missy.
Pharrell, I would have to
hold
put
on.
Pharrell with
Another producer. Who would you put Pharrell against? Because Pharrell got
Oh,
hits,
wait,
nigga.
no. Oh, wait, who would we put?
No, hell no.
Wait, what's the guy? He be with Diddy all the time.
Luna?
Fuck! No, Puerto Rican guy.
Who?
That be with Remy.
Who?
DJ Khaled.
No,
Who would
Khaled
we pick?
gonna win.
No.
You know he fucking his
No,
Khaled
who
guy?
would we put him with?
DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
DJ
like
Khaled.
Alex
by the way.
last year.
DJ
Not
Khaled,
Puerto Rican?
DJ
Oh.
Khaled. If you do DJ Khaled, you gotta do DJ Khaled versus DJ Drama. And DJ Drama's it's hard.
No, I wouldn't say.
But see, DJ Drama can do it as the dedication.
What about?
He got the dedications.
What about Summer Walker's big father?
London.
London. Who would you
But
put
London's
London
alright,
with?
so London's a semi-new producer for real. So like,
Why he not? No, he's not.
he kind of is. So if I
No,
say,
he's been out for
so
years.
London,
For a while,
alright,
he just-
fine,
Yeah.
just-
no hits. So London versus Mustard. London versus Mike Will Made.
Hold on, wait.
DJ Mustard, you know what DJ Mustard is? DJ Mustard was fucking DJ Mustard. Mustard on the beat, ho. Rack City, bitch. Rack
okay,
City.
okay.
Get the fuck out of here. Mustard's winning.
What?
What?
I don't know.
Okay, when the
London's
last hit-
winning.
We got Mustard on the beat.
When
Mustard's
the last
winning.
hit-
But right, London's winning.
It don't
so.
matter. It doesn't mean we're going off hits. We go Mustard versus London.
But you got-
Mustard wins.
But why would you put?
But that's
London
a
in-
old
She
Right.
said that. She said the nigga Mustard.
I said no. You said Mustard. I said London.
Oh, you said all right. I thought I said Mustard or Mike Will. Mike Will made it.
Mike Will.
Mike Will. Yes, Mike Will with not DJ. I mean,
Yeah, not.
Both them niggas' catalogs is crazy, bro. If you want to say that,
yeah,
all right,
that
let's
too.
put-
You
let's
just said
put
it's
it-
crazy. I wouldn't put
Let's
him
put it
with
this way.
London.
Let's put it this way.
London.
I'll put DJ Khaled versus Young Bird Hitmaker.
Oh fuck! Now that would be fucking.
That's
good.
ridiculous.
That would be good.
That's ridiculous.
Ugh.
London to
But
me.
who would win? Yup.
London got shit, but London to me, he would have to go against
I
like a
guess
Mike
somebody
Will.
young. Somebody he have to go with somebody
Mike
young.
Will?
Then. Okay. But
That's what I was thinking when you said Mike Will the first one. I was saying like, I'd rather.
That'd be
see
a great
that
versus.
with London.
That'd be a great versus. But what you call it still? I still feel like Mustard will win, nigga. Mustard got hits, nigga. Don't get Mustard. Don't sleep on Mustard. Here go my thing though. I don't know who to put him against. Drake. Who the fuck you put Drake against?
Drake, I will put.
Niggas
Drake.
may say Drake and Jay, but I don't see that. I don't see that.
No.
Even Drake and Kanye, I think Kanye still. I mean, that's a hard one.
no,
But
because Kanye tried. I mean, no, he'll trash.
you gotta put him against a singer. You gotta
You
put
have
Drake
to
against a
put
singer.
Not really.
Drake and Chris Brown would be great for real. If y'all really thought about
It would be fun. It would be
fun.
great. It would
Chris
be
Brown got raps.
Yeah, but Chris Brown and him is I don't know.
Chris Brown got
it would
raps and
be
hits.
a good. It would be fun.
Drake and Wayne. That would be a great versus.
Yeah.
Or Drake and Nicki, because you gotta remember they grew up in the same
Oh,
the same
Drake
thing.
and Nicki.
with Drake and with
Cardi B.
No, fuck no. It would be Lil Kim and Nicki, not Cardi.
That's actually was what I was going to say.
Because Cardi got, Lil Kim got hits, and then Cardi
Lil Kim got hits.
Cardi got hits, but then she got enough hits versus Nicki. Sorry, you think so? You think Cardi got enough hits? I love Cardi, but I'm just saying it's just the truth. She don't have enough. Right?
It would be entertaining because of the beat.
She ain't got enough.
Yeah.
Like the stupidest
Nicki got some fucking back in the day too. She got some. So it'll have to be Lil Kim.
Nicki and Kim, yeah.
But them two got beef too.
So and that's even better.
That's because of Nicki.
But I did see something where Lil Kim and Nicki did have a sit down about a versus. That was like a month ago.
That's even better. Nicki and Kim would be great.
Oh, Remy Ma. With
And
who?
I
Remy
see
Ma.
Remy and
Remy don't got
she
that.
can go.
She got hits, but she ain't got
Remy.
hits.
I can see
Remy-
Remy.
I know, but
and,
Remy Ma and who?
I will put Remy with
Bree.
Who the fuck is Bree?
Little mama.
No.
Oh, you an asshole. My lip gloss is
I want to
popping.
see.
Yeah.
I want to see Remy and.
Remi's gonna be Lil Mama.
Remy and what's her name?
Trina.
No, Trina did one.
I can see
Trina already did.
Trina.
Trina did a
With
versus
who?
with Eve, right?
Yeah, it was whack.
Trina
Who was
and
it?
who?
They're not the same caliber of rappers. You
They
know
could
what
have did Eve with
Oh, we could do. Who
They
could
could have
we
been
do?
actually Trina with Cardi B.
No.
They both talk about that nasty shit.
I get it, but Cardi got more hits.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I feel like Cardi got more hits than Trina.
Trina.
Trina got hits, but Cardi got more hits than
Trina
Trina.
got a
Nah,
little
Trina
bit of
got some
hits.
hits.
No.
Nigga, name
no.
me. Name me 5.
I
Take
got
it to the
an ass
house.
so big like the sun.
That shit is trash. But go ahead. That
it's
one.
not.
That's a hit,
Look
though.
back
That's
at
my
it.
shit.
Look back at it. It's trash. So what you gonna do when it comes to Up and fucking Bodak Yellow? So those
Up
are
was whack.
those are the two clout. Those are the 3 that she's going against. Put that ass too fat.
Who we? Alright, so young,
Too fat.
Woo,
No.
woo.
young people, Mulatto and who?
Mulatto and Sweetie.
Ooh.
That would be a great versus. Mulatto and Sweetie.
Mulatto and Sweetie.
Mulatto and
Ain't nobody beating Doja Cat though. But go ahead.
Cardi.
I'd rather see Cardi
Nah, I
and
wouldn't see
Doja.
Mulatto.
Doja and Cardi would be actually a good
I'd
battle.
rather see them two.
Doja and Cardi would be a good battle.
Doja. That's
Doja
better
Cat?
than
Doja Cat would definitely.
Doja Cat
Yeah.
gotta be with somebody.
Why?
Billie Eilish.
No, she raps. She rap raps.
She gotta be with Billie Eilish.
No, don't get it fucked up. She rap rap.
No, I love Doja Cat, but
Why
she
she gotta go
just
against
be-
Billie Eilish?
No, I was being funny.
Oh, I'm telling
I
her.
was being funny.
No,
Y'all
Doja.
put with CeeLo though. I'm just curious.
CeeLo? You gotta do
It
CeeLo.
sounds
You gotta do CeeLo and like
Nah,
Outkast.
Outkast.
You gotta do like the dungeon family.
Somebody.
Oh, that would be
Rails.
good.
You gotta do the dungeon
I would
family.
cry.
Who would you put up against the Wu-Tang?
The Wu-Tang Clan?
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang
Yeah.
versus a group? Who would the group be the first Wu-Tang?
Bone
They-
Temptations.
You're an asshole.
Not Bone Thugs.
NWA.
Yes.
Okay.
NWA. I can see
That's
that.
what we
That's a
lit.
that's a battle with the eras. That's a battle with the eras.
That's a lit. They need to do that.
That would be hard.
We
Wu-Tang
need
would probably
tag
win, though.
verses. Y'all motherfuckers better give us our credit if y'all tag these people together.
Swiss beats. 'Cause
Right.
That's what we need.
I thought they
Swiss and
sold
Triller.
it.
They did the Triller, but I think they're still they
A
still
part of they own
right.
a part of it.
Or they sold a
Okay.
part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they retain. Like they probably sold like 49% on the other stake. You feel me? So they still have to
Right.
control the
I don't
shit.
think I would say the whole thing because that shit popping.
Right.
That's
It
why.
got kind of corny though after the quarantine though, because like I mean,
You know who really
What
made
y'all
that
think?
shit popping though?
Who?
Tory Lanez. He
Yeah.
just started it and then
He didn't really start the
they
verses.
looked at it and it made a versus off of it.
right? He did the little the radio Tory Lane radio shit, whatever.
That
it
shit was lit.
That
I
shit
used
was
to stay
fire.
watching that shit.
That shit was fire. The nigga in the background with the
We should do.
ad-libs
We
was
should do
funny
a
as
North
shit.
Carolina versus.
Who he versing? Teddy
Ooh,
and
North Carolina versus.
Teddy
And Christopher.
Okay.
Teddy and Christopher.
They don't have the same type of music.
I mean, they still got hits though. We don't know who else got.
Go Getter and who?
Shit, I don't know.
Roz and who?
Ooh.
Mm.
North
Hey, we
Carolina.
wanted something. We wanted something.
Hold on.
Like, you can't say
Don't
that loud.
steal
You know
motherfuckers
people
son.
be stealing.
Yo, I hold
I
on.
said
You know
it.
how they do. You know how they do.
I said it. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
Alright, yeah. I mean, it is the fuck what it is. You heard it here first. Look, you heard that shit here first at Lost Table Talk. The fuck you mean?
Honestly, look, I want to say something. For real. I don't know if y'all understand how hard hard it is to really do a podcast. Like, this shit is hard. We gotta come up here every week and like talk to y'all and engage with y'all and be
That's
here
not the
for
hard
y'all.
part.
Hold on, I didn't finish.
That part.
And be here for y'all. We gotta supply alcohol. We gotta supply hookah. We gotta actually put our time into this shit, build the schedule,
Every
make
day.
sure that and we're live. So like, we might fuck up. It happens. You feel me? We're gonna fuck up, but this is some hard shit to do. So like, at the end of the day, it's really about consistency and longevity. And we all have. There's 4 different
Lives.
personalities.
Right.
There's lives and 4 different personalities. Some days I hate her. Some days I hate her. Some days I don't want to talk to Ash. And it can all be vice versa. You feel me? So
Some
like,
days I hate all these motherfuckers.
Literally.
so it really comes down to like, if y'all can really come together and
Right.
build something, you know what the goal is, you know what you're standing for, you know, like at the end of the day, we have no ill intentions for anybody. We want to put
Right.
everybody on. We're
Right.
not even on for to put
We're
everybody
not
on, but
right.
we can put everybody on.
But y'all fuck with us.
Facts.
And that's the thing. And let me just
4,100 followers.
yeah, we got 4.1, but we going up though. You feel me? We got a lot of shit coming
Less
up.
than a year.
But in less than a year.
Yeah, facts.
But and we wasn't even like for real, we're not even from here, for real. We don't even got our name out there. We decided to do this for the community. We decided to do this for North Carolina, period. Just putting black people together, our black community, because we got a lot of talent. We got a lot of business owners. We got a lot of entrepreneurs, period, out here. So this is the real reason why we are doing Live Table Talk After Dark. We are not just an artist podcast at all. But we are going to talk our shit. You know, my personality, I'm goofy as fuck. I'm going to say we're the motherfucking best podcast out here in the PTI area, period. And I'm going to say that with confidence. If you have your own business, look at me. If you have, y'all got to look close.
You gotta be confident.
Look, if you have your own business, I hope and pray y'all will say the same fucking shit. If you selling weed, if you selling drugs, if you selling shirts and all that shit, no, if you selling anything, I swear y'all better say the same motherfucking shit.
I just
Y'all the best, no.
motherfucking
Yeah, y'all the best
socks.
fucking company out here, and I mean that shit.
My socks
I-
is the
Wait,
shit.
but for real, I don't come with harsh shit. I don't come with negativity.
There's no
I don't
no's,
come with
no
none of that. I
ill
come with fucking love. There's no there's no competition with none of y'all motherfuckers out here for real. Because at the end of the day,
We're
we
in competition
we
with
just competition with
ourselves.
ourselves,
With our last episode.
Period. So it's like we're not out here trying to compete with nobody. Look,
I mean, we not saying if y'all want smoke.
I got the vape. It's been smoky all day.
it's
We got
smoky.
smoke.
It's
So
smoky.
facts.
But not smoke like that,
Not
y'all.
smoke.
But
But
no,
you
no,
know,
no,
we all talk our shit on here. We all talk our shit, but we come with love, though.
Or some
We
real
come with
shit.
peace. We come with fucking community shit, you know? We trying to do this shit for y'all, for real. We doing it for us, too, but we're bringing y'all together for free.
On some real shit. On some,
For free.
On some real shit. I'm DJ Black Rob. I do everything.
Period.
I am a super jack of all trades. So if y'all want that
Period.
smoke, I got it for you. But I'm just saying, you know.
Okay, this next question though.
You can't talk our
We
shit.
had to
You
talk
can't talk
our
our
shit.
shit.
For a
You
split
did.
second.
For like
No, we can still talk our
Yeah.
shit.
Give me an hourglass. Let me get an hour. Say no, but real
Nah,
shit.
but for real though, we don't come here with all that rah bullshit. You know, if y'all know me, y'all know my personality. I'ma talk my shit, but at the same time, I mean what I say about we're the fucking best podcast out here because this is my company. Like this is if you expect you to have a company and you say you're not the best, I'm sorry. You better say that shit with confidence. Even if you're not the best, you're gonna be the best because
Facts.
you fucking speaking that
Speaking
shit.
into
It's existence.
Period.
Fact.
But I don't mean no harm saying that shit. But I mean harm saying that shit. You feel me?
All shade, but no shade.
I say respectfully.
No shade, but I got my glasses.
Alright,
on.
next.
Good, damn it.
I don't know how I feel about this next question.
What?
Mm.
Give me. How
Why is this body
What's the question?
how old was you when you?
Started.
Oh
Yeah.
How
shit!
old was I when I
Oh.
started my whole phase?
That's what you already answered.
Stop
That's
it!
already answered. That nigga already had the answer.
We're tricking
Okay,
it.
so
How old was you when you started your whole
when I
phase?
started my
What
whole
triggered it?
phase, I would say I was like 26. I started late,
Mhm.
but
How old are
triggered
you?
it- 28.
You just started 2 years ago. You're a fucking liar.
But
No, I can say. Okay.
But yeah, but that's what made me want to have a whole face. Cause I'm like, shit, I didn't get to experience shit, and shit, I knew motherfuckers wanted me, but I couldn't get them interact with the shit because I'm in a relationship. So it's
Right, right.
Oh, you was a
Hey, look here.
like, yeah, I was a relationship type of person, but I still am. But it's like, motherfuckers are not faithful.
You said you not faithful.
Right now, no, I'm not being faithful.
Nigga, what that got to
He's
do with your whole
single.
face?
What you talking about? That's when I found out when I was.
When he was in his
when
whole
I-
phase.
Yeah, I was.
You were that
26 when I found out.
When you went into your whole
phase.
phase.
Yeah.
What started my whole phase is realizing, you know, that I can have a great whole phase.
Okay. Okay.
Period.
So when I
Has your whole
started,
phase ended?
No. I'm
Okay, so
chilling.
you're still in your whole phase.
I'm chilling.
Okay, so you're a
he's
chilling hoe.
chilling. No, he said he's fucking chilling.
Whatever, nigga.
Allegedly.
Right, hey, whatever, nigga. Go ahead.
My whole phase
I was
was
12
after.
years old.
No, fuck, I
No,
wasn't.
I was playing.
So I was a relationship person for a minute because I had. Ooh, I was about to say.
Oh,
that.
God.
But I was in a relationship with my first for like 4 or 5 years, and then I turned around and was in a relationship with another guy for a long period of time too. After that relationship ended in 2016. Well. 2014, 16. I don't know what 2016. What is
That's a
2016?
2-year jump. Is it 2 and 4?
No, it wasn't
All right,
2016.
nigga, what started your whole
It was That's when I started my whole phase because I was in 2 long-term relationships, and I said, "These niggas out here want this. Let me
Yeah, you.
pop that pussy." Let me
Oh, my
stop.
God.
It's not about popping. It's just
No,
you
I was-
You want to entertain? Just
Yeah,
see what
I
exactly
want
you
that.
like.
The wrong
When I
way.
It's a
say
minute. It's a minute.
when I say I started a whole phase, and I
No,
already
don't flip it over, asshole.
I had started all the way over.
You know
I already had my child and everything.
Wait, you started the whole phase after your child?
Yeah, after my child.
Oh.
I heard because I started my whole phase after my child.
Oh, it's
when
like-
me and my ex had broke up, and that was, I think that was 2014. I forgot, but that's when I started my whole phase. I was
2014. She didn't say when she was 14.
So are you still in your whole phase?
No, I'm fucking nobody right now.
I thought you was about to name the
I'm
person.
done. I'm done. All right.
No, I'm not fucking no. Honestly, God, I'm not fucking nobody right now. But
Hmm?
I will.
Applications are
Well,
being submitted.
it's already submitted. It's already submitted.
I've never been a hoe.
2
Always been a
weeks.
bro.
He told me stuff. What?
I've never been a hoe. Always been a bro.
You
Oh,
just
you
you just told us you was a hoe in
Bro is
Philly.
always hoes.
I was never
That
a hoe.
makes-
I was always a bro. Gentlemen don't tell.
Okay.
Everybody, that's the bros.
Ladies don't tell this shit. I done told y'all my. Oh fuck! I
yeah.
forgot I'm on my live too.
Next question.
Oh,
I'm deleting
shit.
this shit on.
No, you gotta keep it up there.
Not my live.
Niggas wanna know.
Okay, I do. I want to
Nah,
say that. I
but,
want to say before y'all end that. I want to say because people consider whole phases is like, you know what I'm saying, you sleeping around with different
A
people.
lot of people, right?
But at the same time, you learning yourself. You're
Right.
actually
That's
learning
true.
what you actually like,
That's true.
what type of person you like, what
Right.
you're not going to deal with, what
Facts.
you want to deal with. So it's like when people say stuff about, oh, you a hoe, okay, at least I'm not jumping into a situation after
Right.
situation dealing with the same bullshit. No.
When I said my whole phase, it was like I had a weekend
Look at-
dude and a weekday dude. Weekend dude knew he was weekend dude. The weekday dude knew he was a weekday dude. That was my whole phase. And I might have had niggas after those 2.
Shit.
I might have had niggas in between of those years.
I was about to say days. I'm about to say
In
goddamn.
between, oh no, hell no. I might have had 2 at one time, but not at the same exact time. Weekend, like I said, weekend, weekday.
Well,
It might have been Friday going into Saturday.
here go my thing for When I say I always been a bro, not a hoe. I always had I was always a relationship type person, right? So if I was in a relationship, I was in a relationship with that person. But like if I was dating, I did date 3 girls at a time because like you get to pick and choose.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'm not obligated to none of y'all for real because this is just dating. Like we're just talking, we're getting to know each other. Can't get mad if I'm talking to somebody else because you listen. I went on a date with this girl, and she was like, "Yo, am I the only girl on your phone?" I'm looking at her like, bitch, no. Like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to lie to you? First of all, I know I'm not the only nigga in your phone.
And that's the thing.
So
like,
why
a lot
would you
of
even ask me
people
some
you
stupid
to
shit like
lie
that?
these days. Like, I'm not about to lie to you.
Why would you be asking some stupid shit like that? That's completely stupid because I know I'm not the only nigga you talking to. You feel me?
Right, right.
So, like, I'm like, nah, you in the rotation. Like, we cool, we kick it. You feel me? Like, I like your vibe, you like my vibe, we chill, we're good. But at the same time, I like somebody else's vibe. I might like her for something, I might like her for something, I might like her for something.
Right.
And then when I put it all together and say, oh, she's just too clingy, or she's just not, she's too selfish, or she's, whatever. I can pick and choose on who I would want to deal with if I want to get into a relationship at that time.
Exactly.
So I don't consider that being a hoe. I consider that just being smart. Diamond, you and your host on this?
Who you
Your whole
texting?
face.
Who you texting? Who you texting?
Her hoe. Sign up.
No, I was responding to a comment on the blog. But my whole phase was, I think the litness of it was honestly because I was sheltered, probably around
10?
Bitch, please. Around.
She said 10.
I would
I
give
wish
it
I-
about no. When she started at 10.
I wish I started younger.
Oh, I was say what?
Yeah, 10 is
I was
young.
still
I'm
playing with
pretty
dolls
young.
at 15.
Because I know a lot of people was like in high school.
They was having sex.
Damn,
Man, I
I'm not
know.
It was
young.
Girls was getting fingered in class. Y'all remember that?
They was sucking dick in the
Whole
hallways
class
and
smelled like
shit.
Bathroom,
tuna
skip,
fish. 19 and 20.
But yeah, 19. That's what I was gonna say. 19 was really when it started.
When you
Because
start
I was
getting
just
more
like
free.
free. Yeah, I was free. My mom sheltered me. Like the only time I really got free is when I went to Tina's house. Like,
Bitch, don't say Tina House.
Tina
I
House
didn't
was
say
a
I was a
turn-up
hoe.
spot.
Oh,
Oh, man.
I didn't say I was a
My mama
hoe.
did not play that
I'm
shit.
playing.
I didn't
Go
say
ahead,
nothing
Mr.
about
Big
being
Back
a
on
hoe
the
at your mom's house. I said I got free at your house because your mom let us go do what we wanted to
You
do.
should be having them Liberia colors right
What
now.
I was saying was, anyway, I got free. Like, Tina
You know what?
mom let us do what we wanted to do. So if we wanted to go to the mall, like, my mom didn't let me go to the mall by myself, like, with my friends and none of that shit. So if we wanted to go to the mall, we wanted to go club, whatever, teen club, whatever, we could do that shit. Couldn't do that shit with my mom. But I really was
wasn't
free.
allowed to.
Body,
Y'all did
body
it.
free.
Okay, so Bob still was at your house. So anyway, so yeah, when I finally got free around 19, that's when I was lit.
Okay, 19 to
That's a good
win.
age.
Now you gotta give an end cap to the wholeness.
Because at least if you had that.
I wish I would have, cause I didn't get to screw people at high school. I wish I would have screwed them by one person
Leave it alone.
at high
Why?
Because I said so.
I wouldn't know.
Well, I said I'm done.
I wish I would
school.
have.
I said I wouldn't know when the end of the wholeness was over, but she said 19, like 19 to 25.
But yeah, I
When
wish
did the
I would
wholeness
have.
end?
I mean, it's not being a hoe, but
Sorry.
okay. Why?
You can block me. But go ahead.
Okay, so why do women always think that their man's supposed to do what they daddy did for them? Flip it for okay.
They don't even know
And
that.
vice versa for
They don't know that, Eddie. Go ahead.
Huh?
Hmm?
Who don't know their daddy?
That's not necessarily true.
Wait, who don't know their
Because
daddy?
I'm not gonna lie. I
I
like
like so many
somebody
girls
who
with
can
daddy
cook.
issues. Sorry.
I like somebody who can cook, who's good with being able to clean.
Okay, but there's a lot of females that do know. You talk about females
I
that
know
know
they
their
do.
daddy.
I know.
A lot of females.
I was gonna ask
We're not
her.
talking about the ones that don't know their daddy.
Yeah, why not?
Obviously. We talk about the
Why
females
not?
that do know their daddy. So for me, for my dad, we used to support the shit. He used to give me money all the time. So I used to be like, all right, these niggas need to give me money all the time. So for example, that was like an example. Why do women think that men supposed to do what their daddies did?
Because you don't want to
Vice
date no
versa.
woman.
Why
who
do
can't
men think
cook,
that we're supposed to do the
who's
same shit
nasty
y'all
as hell,
mamas
don't clean.
did?
What, leave? I'm sorry, no. I'm
You
sorry.
said leave.
I'm being
Y'all mamas did not leave.
No, I
y'all.
didn't say moms. I said you flipped it. I didn't flip it to that end.
Yeah, but why you talking so negative?
Why am I talking negatively?
What, leave?
Niggas, get the fuck out.
No, we talk about the
Okay,
parents.
I
that
didn't
was
talk to so
actually
many.
there.
I didn't talk to so many girls.
Okay, but we
that
talk about the
I don't
parents
care what
that
you're
was
talking about. I'm
actually
telling you what I dealt with. So I talked to so many girls that had daddy issues, and they wanted me to be what they thought was a father. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, not what my father did for me because their father left or their father wasn't there.
They wanted you to be the man.
Exactly.
Like,
So right.
So have you
what they
have
seen
you
on
ever-
TV, or
Exactly.
what they seen
The
from their
ideal.
older brother, or they
The
seen
ideal.
from their grandfather or uncle.
Have you
Yes,
dealt with
that.
more women that didn't have daddies than daddies?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why you talking.
Or I dealt with more women that had daddy issues that their father was in their life but not really in their life. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, that you could have had your dad and you probably seen him like once a month.
and you can always tell.
I talked to girls that
female,
their dad was in jail. You see what
You
I'm
can
trying
always
to say?
tell the difference between a female that has had a father or a father
A
figure
role-
in her
or a
life,
role model.
or a role model, because the way she carry herself, the way she even interact with guys is totally different.
But not.
It's totally
That's all.
y'all females who did. I'm telling you, a lot of females who had daddy like guys role models in their life. They talk to guys like they're guys.
Right.
Well, so for me, for instance, my daddy was locked up for 15 years of my life, and nobody
There you
ever really knew
There
that.
you
But
go.
at the same time, I talked to him every week. It was not a week that I went past I did not talk to my dad. And then when he got out, I talked to him almost every freaking day.
So is presence
Until-
better? Is presence of vocal
until-
better than seeing or being with your father?
No, I didn't say
any
that.
type of communication.
Yeah, because I wasn't able to be with him.
Right,
That
for
was
13
a
years,
form of
right.
still being with him, though.
Because he's able to still
Okay.
talk to you
Yeah,
and
because
coach
if he was
tell
out,
you what the game. If you know what I'm saying, if there is game, You know what I'm saying? Like he's able to.
I talked to a girl that her dad was in prison too, like for.
And then, but the thing
they didn't have
was,
no connection at all.
when I talked to guys, it was
That's
like,
crazy.
oh, I can tell you how your dad in your life. I'm like, nah, he was locked up.
I talked to a shorty where her dad was actually a crackhead. Like we knew the nigga, like served the nigga. You said, well, I didn't never serve anybody, but we knew the nigga. We seen the nigga. He was out there. You feel me? And that was her dad. You feel me?
Right.
Like and shorty would walk past that nigga, not say nothing to him, and he wouldn't say nothing to her, and the same vice versa. You feel me? So
Why he say that?
I know how it is. You feel me?
Andre, why you say that?
What do you say?
What you say?
No, I was talking about
Oh,
a
after
shot.
Oh.
What's
Sure,
up?
I was talking
Make it
about
up.
Tina.
He said that, my brother.
Spot on. So
He did not say no shit like that.
Yes,
That's
he
not
did.
bad.
You know Tina was never. Now you know Tina was never a hoe.
Maybe.
I ain't fucked not one nigga from Dudley.
Allegedly.
Period.
But you was fucking niggas from Smith or?
No, the fuck I wasn't. I didn't fuck. I was in a
playing.
relationship.
And I'm playing. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Dudley or Smith
I
is.
ain't gonna lie. In high school, I thought Tina was fucking with
Everybody
somebody.
thought I was
Oh,
I did. I was fucking with somebody in college.
Man, I didn't think she was fucking with nobody in high school.
He was in college.
Ashman, can you do me a favor?
I ain't fucked not
Give me the
one
hot
of these
joint.
niggas at
The hot
Dudley.
joint, no, the cat daddy.
Until after Dudley.
Not that
You heard
It's
me.
a hot shit.
nigga.
So
The real hot shit.
Why is it spicy?
Yes, why is it spicy for real? See this? It's Marcy's tears. This bitch crying because it's hot.
I only fuck with one nigga from Dudley.
said,
I
After,
never thought
after
Tina-
high school.
even in high school, I didn't think you would be fucking with nobody in high school.
I would never fuck with nobody. Everybody thought I was fucking somebody. Somebody said I something.
You know what? I like that. I like that. I like
that.
that though because I like.
I know, hell
Right.
no.
I like that.
That was
No, but
weird.
it was it was
weird
a couple
before that.
people, right?
And I was like,
It
I
was a couple people. I done fucked it about half of the fucking football team.
I like that because rumors spread faster than diseases. And the crazy thing is, like, when you said Cherry Lee,
I didn't hear that.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know what you said to her, nigga. Like, I'm just saying.
Ashman, I didn't hear that.
This nigga just whispered in the air and said, I didn't hear it. Nigga,
And
I
then
don't know what you
the
said.
funny thing was, I was a
But I
virgin.
think Domino
I was a
was-
virgin about the whole fucking time in high school.
Okay.
A virgin.
All right.
Nobody believed it.
You did say that in
Allegedly.
class one day. You
Yeah,
did say
and
you was about to
nobody believed this shit
You did.
because
None
I
of us
had
wanted Tina to lose her virginity. though.
nobody wanted me
Like
to.
her sisters and me, we was not trying to
Your
hear
Yeah.
sister did not want me.
Oh, wait, so y'all was already in the fucking club and she wasn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in the club.
Your sister was like, please don't be gay. Please don't.
But she was.
Little she
But she
knows.
was. Oh, you for you?
Oh
I
God,
think
I
about
was
her.
gay as hell. Oh no, yeah.
I almost punched you in your fucking face.
I like your eye.
Like,
They go with your shirt.
yeah, but I was fucking.
Why you get mad at me?
I almost
Got
be
fucking
fucking
gay?
red. I'm not gay.
Ashman? Okay.
Boy.
You're right.
Yo,
Ashman?
I'm not gay. I'm really not gay.
You're right.
You're not.
Y'all know I'm not gay.
Why you lying?
It's
See
not.
that little
I
bar.
don't think females.
See
can
that
be
little
gay.
bar.
I don't think females.
Oh,
can be
this
gay.
is an actual
Okay.
good question.
Y'all can't
Because
be
you
gay.
said
Y'all-
something
it's
about the
okay for
daddy
y'all.
situation.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's okay for y'all.
Why do women always think their men are supposed to do what their daddy did for them?
You know what? I'm sorry.
We just
Before that
said that.
question, we just said it, but
Oh, you did?
but
Where
yeah.
was you
She was
at?
drunk, but she was drunk. But
She was a drink.
you want to know something
My
like that?
antennas turned off.
You want to know something like that?
I thought we was talking about the
I
whole
was in
thing.
Walmart.
We were talking about this the whole time.
Listen. I was in Walmart the other day, and I was going there because I needed to get a chair because I was going to Kernersville to watch the fireworks. I needed to get a little outside lawn chair. So we in Walmart, and I just happened to walk by the little kids section and look at the clothes. Nigga, why do they have like a whole pride rack for kids?
Oh, yeah.
That shit was weird to me, bro. Like, that's weird, bro.
But a lot of pride people, a lot of gay people are adopting kids, and a lot of gay people have kids.
But
Listen,
it was like
listen,
little
though.
kid shit.
But listen,
it was
though.
rainbows
It's-
and gay pride and.
I agree with that, but listen, I have clients, straight clients, bro, and it's been backed out, bro. A lot of people have been coming to me telling me how their kids are like 3, 4,
They say they're gay.
coming out. I like
I like
guys, or
girls.
they daughters. I like girls.
These pandemic
And
babies.
it's crazy
No,
because
it's
when
not
I was
just
younger,
pandemic.
but it's not that
Right.
because when I was younger, I knew what I liked.
I get it.
but I didn't.
But when you was younger, you didn't go to Walmart and see fucking pride shirts and shit.
That's true, but
For
it's so
kids.
It's
weird.
pushing, even like umbrellas.
That's
trying to be-
really shit. That's really pushing the agenda. Now when you said, oh, I remember we had a conversation. He was like, well, they tried to push the agenda on me to be straight or whatever. But when you go to Walmart, dog, and you go to the little kid baby section, and you see pride shirts and.
But it's like, would you rather your kids be able to, if they come to you and say, okay, look, they're 3 or 4, and say, okay, this is what
acknowledge
I like.
the fact that they're what they are.
Right, and then they be like, okay, this is what I like, but they don't have nothing available.
I'm not gonna buy that though.
Why
Like,
not?
because that's just how I believe. Like, if you,
But that's what I'm saying.
If you
Push
say,
agenda.
no, I'm not gonna say you gotta be straight. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yeah, you gonna be what the fuck you are until you get. I'm not buying your shit no more.
Like I had a lot of females I was in school with. They were gay, like Unique. She would. They did not do not dress up her hair, everything. From as long as I know her, since she was younger. Do not dress her like she always dressed like a boy.
That's like my sister Didi. Since we was little girls, she always dressed like a boy.
Let me ask you a question. What age were you when you came out?
When I came out,
yeah.
I was 17.
17, right? All right, cool.
But I came out to my family first.
That's fine. That's fine. You came out, right? So you came out when you were 17.
We already knew you was.
Well, I'm just saying.
Some of y'all did.
I'm just saying. You came out when you were 17, right? Tina, what age do you think that is appropriate?
Oh, I thought it was. What did I do now?
I know. Tina is still coming out.
No, the fuck I'm not.
I'm about to play the song for you. Sorry, all right, Tina.
Y'all got me.
What age do you think is appropriate for your son or daughter to say that they are gay? To tell you.
Like, my son age right now.
How old is that? You got to say.
Well, he's about to be 10.
Okay, 10.
Yeah.
You. What age do you think that you? What age?
I mean, whenever you feel like it, but I'm still not gonna buy the shit.
So I'm just asking because Ashley said he was 17.
Well, okay, reiterating the question: when would you start to support or respect how they feel about it?
All right, there you go. Same thing. There you go.
Okay, I'm not buying that.
You're right.
shit.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant.
When would I buy like?
No, or support it.
I'm not buying it.
I would support him. I would support him. Yeah, I would support him, but I would not entertain it.
You can't support and not entertain it.
I would not entertain it.
I'm not gonna make you feel like less than.
No, that's not entertaining. That's something different.
If he give you, okay, let's say you give him money, you're not buying it. You're
18.
not buying it. Let's say you give him money and say, okay, you go to the mall. He come back to the come back to the mall. She come back to the mall with a bunch of boy clothes.
First of all, how old do you gotta be to go to the mall by yourself?
For my kids,
yes,
16,
17. So 17.
Oh,
you 16, 17. Good. So my whole thing is this: if you
and I feel like the same thing.
If you know what you know,
that's a reasonable age.
If you know what you know, and you can, and you know who you are at 10. You said
if you working at
whatever,
16 and you buying
17,
16,
16. Is R. Kelly so bad because these girls wanted to be with him at that age? And if somebody can tell you that they're gay, but no, real shit. If somebody can tell you that they're gay at that age and they know what they want, they know what they can do.
Because that goes into a deep conversation.
I understand that. I understand the pedophile
shit.
No. I agree with you saying.
I'm asking a question. It does though. That's my point. So here's another thing. We had Christina put it on the page about the pastor. He's 64 years old and married an 18-year-old girl, right?
And that's how it was.
She's 19 now, but she was 18 when she was married.
Very much color purple vibe.
But that is still exactly. That's still the same shit, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what you. You need to tell me that one more year your brain developed enough to say, "Oh, I'm legal,"
and
to understand what I want. You see what I'm trying to say? That's fucking bullshit, bro. So if you told me you came out at 17, you already knew what you wanted before 17.
I always tell people, if I would have came out younger, I probably would have started off flamboyant, or I wouldn't know. I don't know.
Right.
But the fact that I grew up and the household I grew up in, and
you're more masculine.
Yeah, I came out. You know what I'm saying? And I accepted who I am.
I got a question for you.
I didn't have to go through all that stages.
How did the shot take it?
The shot take my brother. Okay, my little brother took it the hardest.
Right.
My twin brother, he was just like, whatever.
We already.
My mama was like, she to this day she be like, I had no idea. But I'm like, Mom, like, there's no. You called me on the phone with a nigga telling me something. I love him. Like,
right.
There's no way.
I mean, I understand it.
So that's when they had them house phones.
She had a corner phone in her room.
But see, I get it. I get it. People are who they are. They want what they want. They love what they love. Whatever. But my whole thing was like, you said 17 when you came out and whatever, and you said 18 when you would accept it. And you said 16, but you wouldn't accept it. You wouldn't entertain it, but you would support it. My whole thing is that I was in Walmart and I walked across baby fucking clothes and it was pride this and pride that and gay love and gay marriage.
It's like parents are pushing that on their
It's crazy, bro. And it's crazy, like even the movies.
The world is pushing, like we was watching Umbrella Academy with the kids,
It's
and that girl,
ever.
One of the
She
girls,
turned
she was
addicted.
never gay.
Viola
And then
was
this year,
okay,
she's gay.
To a certain extent, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're being inclusive. Like, the way they doing P-Valley, they're being inclusive.
They want to be inclusive, right?
Like, so
Because they want to accept everybody. I get it. I get it. I
But
definitely
it's
get
like,
it.
you got
It's
this
just
shit on
weird.
Family Guy. You got this stuff on
Disney,
Channel,
nigga. That's a-
Nickelodeon. Okay, wait a minute. Like, what are y'all?
It just
So I
seems
have
like
questions.
it just seems like an agenda that they're pushing. I swear. I mean, I'm not saying to be mean or anything. I just feel like we didn't see all that type of shit when we was
You
growing
know
up.
what it is? It's a lot of LGBT
Shit.
in that has this.
Nigga, they made
They're
Robin
doing- they're
buy
producing,
after all
they're
these years of
directing,
Robin.
They're doing all this stuff, but you can't be mad about that because where are the straight people at?
Batman
Then
came
you
out.
start doing more.
Batman came out in the fucking 1940s, 50s. Robin wasn't gay until last year. Or bisexual until last year.
So my
Everybody, wait, let's take a moment
That's
to pause.
weird.
No, I got
My
a
bae watches.
Anyway, so I had a
Yo,
question.
take her out the-
Listen, so the Wade son
That's why she got the library
is
on.
wanting to dress like a girl.
Oh yeah. I know.
Listen, the Wade son.
Belinda.
Okay, anyway,
All right, I'm sorry.
the Wade son wants to
It is
dress like a
Belinda.
girl,
Right.
and his boyfriend, I
It's
guess,
a girl.
It's a girl.
Girl.
So are they considered gay or what is that?
Okay, I've
Confusing.
always been confused by that because even I can speak on this. Aaron used to you know what I'm saying, deal with females, and I know a lot of other you know what I'm saying gay guys who dealt trans. I'm gonna say trans.
Charles
women
B.
who
Rich.
only deal with women, and it's weird to me. I don't know. I to this day I'm confused about it.
Right.
It's confusing.
It's
because
confusing
like-
as hell. So it's like, are you considered gay? Do you just like the girl clothes, but you still want to be with a
But I
Or
like
a
you know what's
boy,
crazy?
or-
I'm attracted to studs, like certain
Is it?
studs, and it's weird. Like
Oh, God.
I would date.
Nigga, I
a
said what's up.
stud.
You told me some Hebrew.
This is weird. I don't know.
Yo, what's up, nigga?
The whole sexuality thing, just to try to box it in, is just becoming too. It's becoming too.
It just
confusing.
seems like
Because it's-
something they're pushing.
It's that's just.
And like I said, I don't have a problem with it. People are who they are, and it is what it is. But like I said, I can't. It's not. I'm not supposed to walk in Walmart, and if I have a child right now, you see what I'm trying to say? If I'm walking past it, it's like just all this pride shit, and I'm like, why is this rack here for? Like, who are they? Are they trying to influence it? Are they trying to make it like this is the norm? And that's fine, you know. But at the same time, I just feel like that's a young age because you didn't come out until you were 17 years old. You see what I'm trying to say? You didn't know who you fully were until you were that age.
Well, I
And-
knew who I was.
Well,
I just
but you
wasn't-
were scared, or you were right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, but see, my thing is that if you felt the same way that you feel, you would have said like when I was 10, like nigga, I'm like Dwayne's Wade's son, nigga, I'm gay. Like I love
But
that.
I just be thinking about Dwayne Wade's son. I just imagine him 10 years from now. Is he going to be that flamboyant? He might
Why
be
not?
masculine.
Look at fucking Magic
I
Johnson's
know a
son.
lot of people who were flamboyant and they used to dress up as a girl, but I'm telling you, there are more masculine than a lot of straight guys.
I can dig it.
It's weird.
I can dig it.
That's why I said the whole sexuality, trying to box it in, it's becoming confusing.
It's just funny to me because like you be watching different shows or different movies and it be like kid shit and it's be like, why are y'all trying to push it so hard? Like it's just
They
weird.
definitely trying to
That
push
type of
this.
stuff need to be on late night TV.
Right.
They need to
Right.
sneak and watch it like we used to.
Yeah, like we.
And I don't want the LGBTQ community to
Don't
get upset.
cancel
I don't
it.
want y'all to get mad at this. I'm just
Nah,
asking a question. It's a
nah.
valid question because we haven't seen this.
I don't
Because
think
a lot
it
of
should
us
be
now
feel the
pushed.
same way. A lot of us feel the same way. I'm not gonna say it's being pushed, but it is kind of being pushed.
It's being pushed, yeah.
It seems like it
It's
really
on
is an agenda.
Everything, it's like y'all taking over that shit.
Yeah.
There's
I
no
might be the yellow in the.
there's no blurred
orange.
lines anymore. There's no blurred lines anymore. That's my whole thing. There's no blurred lines anymore. Because gay people have been around since biblical times.
Yeah, you know, like back in the day, like Holiday Heart, when the movie where he was talking about how like that's when they would transform into who they actually
Right.
were inside, but they were private. And you remember in the part when he was talking to the little girl, he was like, this newer generation of gay, and that was even before it even got to now. But
Now it's-
this new generation gay is just out here. He said, in my generation, we was quiet about
It's
it,
getting
and
younger, and it's crazy. It's getting,
Yeah, it
getting
is getting
younger
and younger.
My
Nigga,
brother-
baby clothes in Walmart. That's my point.
No, there's a little boy
It's
on
a
a
little
Mars
boys who
bus.
dress like little girls.
Yeah,
it's
or
little boys.
dress
I
like
seen a
little
documentary.
boys.
This little boy that like took like a towel and he would wrap it around his head and act like it was hair, and he had a little Barbie doll and everything. He was probably like 5 or 6 years old.
Mhm.
I mean, listen, you know who you are.
Some people
I mean,
are
they know what they like, but it's
born
like
and thinking like they like.
they don't
certain
have that
stuff.
type of guidance to be like, okay, look, we're
Some
gonna.
people are just-
I know what
some
you
people
like,
do some harsh
but
life.
we're gonna. As you grow up, this is going to. We're gonna try to put you on this type of narrow right here.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. You'll have some type of guidance to what you really are. You
Right.
are a man, or you are a female.
Hey, yo, here a question. Y'all see the shit with R. Kelly? One of his girlfriends. Basically, she's back home now, and she been posting pictures on Twitter and Instagram like, "Oh, I'm back home with my family, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third, and I'm so happy to be away from that place." Bitch, who was really keeping you there? They the same two women, they actually went to his trial in support of R. Kelly, and they actually ended up having a fight. So one girl, she must have been older than her. I forget her name, but it's two girls. The one girl must have been older than her.
Ariel.
Yeah, some shit, Slater or some shit, right? So they must have had a fight, and the other girl's in jail right now because of the fight. And she was like, "Oh, don't make me press charges on you for like rape too, because I was underage when you was
I
having
remember
sex."
that. That's
shit,
old, though.
it wasn't really that old. It was like,
I mean, she can still press charges for
Right.
it, though.
and the crazy part is like, yo, like, like you got to understand, like that celebrity or that power, that magnitude can put you in that position, and you see what I'm trying to say? And it's for us all about money, dog. Like at the end of the day, it's all about money because hold on, we had the same question at work. We was talking. We was like, should the parents be accountable for what happened? Yes, hell
I
yes.
feel like
Hell
that from the
yeah.
beginning.
Hell
Like,
yes.
they knew.
They
And
sold
it's
him.
So,
They
it's
sold
so
their daughters.
obvious that they knew.
How didn't they know? If the
They
girl's
knew.
back home willy nilly and she's back home because that's the only support she got right now, you don't think you don't think that there's a conspiracy there? Like, bitch, you were so happy to run away from home, but now you're back with daddy eating slushies
Especially
in
that.
White Castle.
Especially that. What's her name? Ariella, whatever her name is, with the A.
Yeah.
Especially her parents, man, they get fucking locked up, and they try to be on the news.
Y'all
and
watch the
everything,
Survivor R.
so-
Kelly shit?
Yeah.
Nigga.
They try to be on the news
When-
and everything all heavy, and I'm like, y'all motherfuckers was the one selling her.
Facts.
Right.
Y'all took
So before I make this statement, I don't agree with nothing R. Kelly did. But when did they make it illegal for someone over 18 to have sex with somebody younger? Because back in the day, that was a thing.
Nigga, it's still a thing now.
I know, but I'm saying it was okay. It wasn't where you can get in trouble. So-
Look at Hugh Hefner. Look at Woody
don't know.
Allen.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out when did it become like
Woody Allen?
against the law.
Woody Allen.
I don't know how I researched that.
Woody Allen
Oh,
married
no.
his fucking stepdaughter.
Yeah, because they were fucking 10 years old. You was getting married off to
The pastor
Oh, man.
married the fucking 18-year-old. You don't think, nigga? I gotta have a conversation
Look at
after
the
you talk to you.
Catholics.
I gotta be able to talk to you. Right? Look at that shit.
Look at the
I gotta be able to talk to you and build a connection with you for you to be my wife. And we got married when you was 18. We had to have something going on before you was 18, bro. Like,
Right.
let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100.
Y'all was doing something.
That's some
Y'all
100.
was saying y'all was doing something before
Right.
18.
And it's-
Sean said P Valley should be canceled for this bullshit they showed.
I used to like watching P Valley for the ass, but now it's just too much
They
ass.
show
I don't want
it
to
for
see.
that.
I'm about to say, it's too much ass I don't want to see.
What I
Some
can't
strong
say,
ass.
was out there.
what I can't say is I'm happy they're showing penises because we don't get to see penises. We always got to see females.
Look,
I said, okay, Uncle Clifford.
Look, pervert.
He had a
It might be
going.
fake penises, but hey, we know old dude packing. The light skinned dude from, did y'all watch Ruthless?
I didn't watch none of that.
Oh, we know he packing.
Well,
In real life.
Uncle
No,
Clifford
no.
packing.
Look at Ashman over there. But look.
Oh.
Lord knows.
No, but I'm
Y'all ain't
happy
getting hard flashes right
I'm
now.
happy they showing penises more
You
too.
might as well turn the camera.
Because y'all made us females just out there so much. We can't see y'all. We want to see y'all too. Give us a little, That's why a lot of us women turn gay.
It's easier for a woman to
A
take
lot
her,
of women, not us.
it's
A lot
easy-
of women turn gay.
it's easier for a woman to take her clothes off in Hollywood than it is for a man, and that's facts. And that's always been the norm.
Well, it shouldn't be normal. No.
It's not because of the P Valley shit, but at the same time, it's like,
Mix it out.
and that's
out.
you know what? That's a
Just
good
do
thing.
it
That's a
straightforward.
good thing for them because they actually like cut they changed the tide. They edged it they made it to where it's like, oh shit, they showing dicks and shit like this shit. I remember we was watching Any Given Sunday. It was like, oh, they showing niggas dicks here? Like, oh, like for like a split second. It was like one nigga, you feel me? But
alright, the next question is, when in a relationship, when you're in a relationship, how often should you date, like on dates?
every week. You should have a date
When
night.
in a relationship, how often do you go on a date? Yeah, at least once a week.
Once a week, for
If you
sure,
can
once
afford
a
it,
week.
well, see, my thing is that, like, I mean, life happens. So, you know, I was in the hospital, or, you know, you might be having shit you got to pay for that you can't afford to do that, but you still got to make some kind of special time, chill together, watch a movie,
Chill,
hang out,
right.
something, you feel me? Hit the grill, whatever. If you just can't afford it, you can't afford it. But
Okay.
I feel like every week you should have a date night just to keep it different,
Yeah.
just to spice it up.
Yeah,
a little bit.
if not going outside, you should most definitely do something inside. If you can, make it a little spicy, but y'all have to have sex when y'all have that date. It should be dating and sex right afterwards.
Facts.
I don't see how people get into the funk of not having sex. Like, except for right now because I'm pregnant, but I love having sex with my partner. So I don't get how people get into the funk of like, oh, because like I seen a post that said in-house vagina is the worst,
Right,
it's the
I
hardest
seen that
vagina
too.
to get,
He's fine.
Right.
and it's just like how.
Me too.
Like
Yeah,
how,
I'm sorry,
like, and I just be like, if like,
You're covered.
how do you get to a point where
This
you
is the
don't
top.
want to have
Right.
sex with your partner?
Green or red?
I don't know
I don't
because I really don't know because
I want the big joint.
I don't know. That sounds weird to me because I know for sure if you're single and you popping that, I ain't gonna say pussy because it's both it's men and women because a lot of men can actually stop too. But but I'm like if you're when you're single and you be wanting to have sex, why would you not want to have sex with your spouse when you're in a relationship? I don't get it, but you know.
Because they cheating. Duh.
No, maybe because that
Yes.
man pisses you
I'm
off
not
so
gonna be
fucking
funny.
bad, or that woman pisses you off. You can't get wet for them.
Let's
Fuck
be
you.
honest. We all know if you're not fucked, if you're in a
That's not
relationship,
true.
if
I
you're
don't
not
know.
if you're in a relationship and y'all not having sex,
Somebody cheating.
somebody's fucking.
Yeah, somewhere.
Somebody get some dick suck. or
Especially if
something.
you know
Get
for a
some
fact
head.
one of y'all was probably. I'm a very sexual person.
Mm-hmm.
You know your person
I
who
can't do
you choose to be with is a sexual
Like a
person,
quarter and pull it back out.
and all of a sudden, oh, that look good.
It is.
But you
Yeah.
know that person is
Don't
a
be
sexual
sucking
person.
on
So at the end of the day, if y'all go from not fucking and they don't even say
That's
nothing
no
to you
fish,
about
so
not
that's
fucking, 9 to my 10, they fucking somebody else. I'm telling you. I know too many people
You are a straight
in
man.
relationships is cheating.
The side. Rip it from the side.
But yeah, I just don't get that how people be like not having sex and they got the in-house like
Baby.
that will never be an issue for me.
Baby.
Hey, babe. Look. Let me look. If we living together,
But that's how
you
you know
not
your
trying to
sex
have
is
sex
whack.
with me.
That's how you know your sex way.
Now,
In the way you got indoor, in-house
A bit
sex,
tangy.
and
Right.
goddamn,
First of all, we ain't about to
nobody
be.
want to touch you.
We ain't about to be living it together if your sex is wet. Number one, we ain't gonna go that far. We is definitely not gonna go that far. You already experienced you. I see that, and if the thing is, everybody doesn't know your body, so I'm like, we can teach you if you still
Right.
not doing right.
It's another ad, but freezer reader when you gotta drink wine for the night. Nah, fuck with you.
I was about to say some commercial type shit. Man.
Ash, I'm fuck with you.
Nah, but next question, please.
What was that question?
Cause you
Oh, the
about
sex?
the sex, yeah. Cause you date,
That was date night. That wasn't about sex.
cause
That's
you
not
date
date.
someone.
She
who
turned to
doesn't-
sex.
Oh, I did turn it to
Mhm.
sex.
Cause you date someone that nags about relationship issues all the time.
Yes and no, because it makes it spicier. Because it's like, why are you always the refrigerator's open? It's like, why are you always tripping? But like, what do you mean by relationship issues?
Like, oh, we don't do this. Oh, we not.
Oh
happy.
yeah, that shit is
Oh.
annoying.
That
Because
shit
like
annoying as
it goes
fuck.
back to what I said before. It's about like if we both got finances in school, but you can't always look to me to spend my finances if I don't have it. Why can't you go into your purse and spend a couple dollars on us if it's about us? You see what I'm trying to say? And
Yeah.
that's my problem. That's my problem with a relationship. You have to be willing to give and take. You can't. It just can't be all take. Because then we don't have a relationship. Now that's just another bill.
Well, for me, when I'm in a relationship and if I'm just dating somebody, I don't like to hear all that fucking, oh, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right. Like
Like
let's
what?
just enjoy each other. Like, Oh, you're not loving. You're not. I mean, you're not
You
affectionate.
do want to hear some
No,
of it.
I don't want to hear that. Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Okay,
I said
that's
some.
Because
But you want to know what you're
is-
doing that's not making your partner happy. You
Yeah, but I
wanna
said
know.
nagging. The word was nagging. We won't have a conversation
still
about
nagging.
that. But that shit is.
You don't want to hear
consider
somebody
that
say,
nagging.
"Oh, okay."
Anytime you complain is nagging to me. I'm sorry.
But all right, a constant nag. A constant nag.
Okay, there you go.
A constant nag. If we talking about it, then we talk about we're gonna do something about it. If it's continuously happening, you're not doing something right, then that's nagging. If you're gonna keep talking about it, we should just fucking go about our fucking life. Because I'm not happy, obviously. But at the same time,
when she talking to me, like, remember this? It's called
Shut the
nagging.
fuck up,
It's
'cause
called
I'm
nagging.
talking.
Right. Let her talk.
She ain't say shit.
You told me to shut up. The fuck?
Yeah.
We gonna fucking really record this
I'm not saying that, but
No, but I don't know. I like to have fun. I like to be goofy. Let's get up and dance to no music. Like, let's do weird shit like that. I don't want to hear fucking nagging all the time. That shit is so fucking annoying and exhausting.
first of all,
I don't
nigga
wanna
ain't
deal
gonna
with
nag
it.
all the time. It's mostly the females that be
Bitches.
nagging.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
that shit is
It-
annoying.
because like, yo, what do you fucking want? Like, I be trying my best. I be doing this, that, and the third, and it's like nothing's ever good enough. And when it comes to that point, it's like, nigga, I can't. I gotta step away. Because if I can't make you happy, you can't make yourself happy. So how the fuck you gonna be happy?
All right.
I'm just saying. Well, this person's my.
Could you
it's my
date someone
experience.
who doesn't keep their garden cut?
God damn. So
No.
I can't talk. But okay.
I don't pay attention to that. I mean,
You pay attention to what?
I don't think about it.
I will fucking.
I cut my grass every 2 weeks.
I don't eat no pussy
But-
no bunch of hair on.
I'm not sucking no dick with
Wait,
no.
I thought y'all, this whole time, my dumb ass thought y'all talking about extra somebody's
You
yard.
retarded.
That's why I said this is a
You
dumb
retarded.
question.
You retarded.
That's why I said this
I
is a
thought
dumb
swimming was
question.
slow. I thought.
I thought
Remember I
this
said
was
turtle?
the question about somebody's yard. I was
It was
like,
like-
why do we have this question? This is a stupid fucking question.
Diamond.
Oh my gosh, Diamond.
We all got it, but you.
I
Yeah.
take my comment back. Motherfucker, keep that shit shaved.
Ew, right? I'm not
At least
sucking.
shrink.
You have to fucking keep that shit. If you want me and you my man to go down on you,
You don't give head.
you gotta keep that fucking. I do give head to who I want to give head to. I don't give head to everybody. I said what the fuck I said.
Okay.
I give head to who I want to give head to.
You must stop lying.
I'm very picky with my fucking head, though.
Okay.
That's what I can say. But you have to keep shaved. You gotta keep that shit shaved.
Why do men that don't want kids have sex unprotected with women and come in there in her? Why do women?
Not be on birth control.
You know,
Why
Because the
why
birth
do y'all
control messes
let
a lot of
somebody
bodies up.
bust all in y'all?
do you let a nigga come in, be in you raw anyway if you don't want to have? If, you know what I mean?
Get your face from me.
I ain't got no fucking comment. I ain't got no comment to this shit.
The whole face is activated. But why?
That's why it goes hand in hand.
Why is nigga saying you raw anyway if it's not your nigga? If it's your nigga, that's different. Like if it's your dude or you know what I mean? Y'all
But
together.
even if it is your nigga, you ain't want no, you don't
We
want no
can
baby.
baby.
You on birth control.
Let's all agree
A lot of people
to
can't have
disagree
birth control.
that sex,
A lot of women can't have
unprotected
birth
sex
control.
is the best sex.
Exactly.
Can we agree? All right.
Contact skin to skin is great.
All right.
That's why you need to have
That's
your
why I got
mind
a condom
chart.
called skin.
Get your mind chart. Go to the doctor. Get tested.
But
What does that do with coming in
We
and having a
good.
baby, Tina?
No, because you was like, why you letting a nigga that's not your man?
You really do all that? You really do all that every time you have sex with somebody?
Hell nah. I don't do it every time. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
I don't do
done.
shit. No, but you
So don't
said
give
why?
no advice to say, yeah, you go get your mind chart, nigga. You just say you don't do it all the time. So
No, cause I never said that. You said why you
You
let a nigga
said
that's
that.
not your man come inside you.
and you said you go
unprotected.
get your mind chart and blah
But I'm
blah
like,
blah.
if you are so concerned about that, go get that fucking mind chart together.
All right, so
But the pregnancy part,
if a nigga got his mind chart together and he's not your nigga
The
and he
pregnancy
fucking
part
fucks
is
you and bust and you get pregnant, explain that.
I'm pregnant.
Okay, there you go. Ain't no more abortion, baby girl. So you might not get a plan B.
North Carolina still got abortions.
That's facts. That's facts.
So I'm in North Carolina right now.
You
Thank
are
God I'm not
terrible.
in Texas. So let me stop. No, let me stop. Let me stop, y'all, because I'm not with that. But at the same time, it is what the fuck it is.
in that situation.
The
It
explanation
is
is
what the fuck it
hilarious.
is.
But I feel like if a nigga is fucking you or having sex with you, I'm not gonna be vulgar. If a man is having sex with you and y'all both decide that y'all wanna go unprotected and he ends up having,
Why would he come inside you?
because sometimes you can't help it. I didn't hit some shit that I couldn't help it. That was,
Yeah.
Because I mean, you got pre.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was just keep going. It was like, yo,
I've done that.
you got pre-cum, you got
I
WAP.
do it every time.
You got pre-cum and WAP, right? So
You pre-cum every time?
No,
everybody pre-comes.
I bless and keep going.
Everybody pre-comes. But and you can get pregnant from pre-cum. So I don't give a fuck if a nigga is Johnny on the spot, he pull out, that pre-cum came out first, that little swimmer could be swimming in, sorry, 9 months, man. But at the same time, it's facts. But at the same time, I just feel like
You stupid, Tina.
at the same time, I just feel like, you know, if y'all decide y'all want to lay down and make that commitment, you gotta be willing to deal with the consequences. You know what comes with this shit, nigga.
Right.
If you want to put on a Magnum, a lifestyle, a skin, a Durex, whatever, you
Condoms
know.
I like
just
skin a
don't.
little bit. I just tried skin for the first
I
time.
like no. If I had lamb skin, but I tried
You vegan?
the hot and cold. No, because
I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead.
I didn't want to talk about talking business on there. But I tried
You already
the lamb-
started. I had the lamb skin.
Yeah, no,
it was
it's a
wool.
condom. It's
Yeah,
a
lamb skin
condom.
condoms. Some
Yeah,
people are
it's
allergic to latex.
latex. Yeah.
Oh.
So you have to get lambskin and condom. So I had the lambskin condom and it turned hot and cold. Those right there.
You had the icy hot?
Those right there.
You're an asshole.
Those right there was wonderful.
What if, all right, so let's flip side that question. What if the condom break and you all still having sex? And you so what about that part?
That's how I got here.
Oh my God. You were
Kinda
asking?
broke.
You just said if the condom broke, you
I
were
was.
asking. If the condom broke, it was an accident.
I was an
nigga.
accident. Oops. I'm here.
The best accident of life, huh?
29 years later.
That's great.
Damn, I'm about to delete my shit.
I'm glad your parents were safe, but they weren't safe
Damn,
enough.
while we got these lives open, we need to just have the live table talk about
I'm glad your parents were safe, but they wasn't safe enough.
They wasn't.
Yo.
Wait, there was one more question.
Doc is ready.
What's your youngest or oldest?
Right, spider shit.
Huh?
The youngest I would date, I would say I'm 28, so I would date 27. The oldest I would date will maybe be about 45.
Shit, if the pastor out here against some 18-year-old pussy, I'm gonna say 18. I'm gonna say
Ew.
I
that
lied.
was a joke. That was a joke.
48. Sorry.
For me, the
Youngest and oldest, 48, and
somebody that's
I'm 29, so the youngest I'll date is probably 29. And then the oldest, I never date nobody my fucking age. I can't. It's not.
you just said 29, so it's
I
my
feel
age.
weird.
Yeah, my age.
I feel weird entertaining people my age or younger. I feel like I'm entertaining somebody.
The
my
oldest
younger
I would date.
Flags.
The oldest I would date is probably like 54.
Nigga, that's a random weird. What about 55? No?
I would do 55 too.
My son's one
I would probably do almost
That's
60.
their birthday.
Yo.
I would do almost
Yeah, leave here,
60.
baby.
You 55 now.
I would do almost 60. I would do almost 60.
I don't know, because these some
Because
That's close to my daddy.
no, because one of the guys I was talking to, he was like, I would date your daddy, not your daddy. I wouldn't date your daddy age though. But I was
Tina
talking
be
to
flirting with my
somebody.
daddy friend.
Some
You
cat
that-
daddy.
you remember you was there today?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I was not flirting with
Hey, cat
him.
daddy.
Yes, the fuck you
Yeah,
was.
I was with him.
Yes,
You-
the fuck you was.
But you flirted back. You flirted back. You did it.
Cause he was fine. Ooh.
It was a nigga in the hat, light skinned dude.
And I would like
I remember that. I remember that.
He was.
If she said he was fine, he must have been
He was
Look at
fine.
that fucking Ashman.
Am I wrong?
He
Was he
had to be.
fine? He was fine.
That nigga was
Look at
fine. I don't know. But anyway,
And I do not like light skin. That man.
the
I'm gonna
youngest.
tell
I
daddy
believe
to tune
it.
in
I'm-
in
I
episode.
believe
He
it.
gonna cuss me in hell
I mean, all right. I'm 30, so the youngest I would date is 26, 25, 26, 25, because she has the newer experiences. Because I was born 5 years ahead of her. You see what I'm trying to say? But
Look at Tina.
the younger generation still have a lot of information to give. So 25 would be the youngest, and the oldest for me would probably be 40. The reason why I say 40 is because if I got 5 years of differences from 25, if I get 10-year differences at 40, I'm ahead of the game because I got the 40, the 30, the 25.
Makes sense.
What
I
about
don't
you?
like young guys at all.
What about you, Donna?
I don't like younger guys neither. And I've done it before, not doing it again. So the youngest would be 30, and the oldest would be
70. Eric.
no, probably 46.
What if
But what if
he's a billionaire?
and he has a
46.
body? He has
And he's a
money?
billionaire.
It's too close to my daddy age. It give me creep vibes.
Because it was an
Everything
older
works
guy.
perfectly fine.
Yes.
What about the black
And he
black
was
Jesus
wonderful.
nigga? What about the black Jesus nigga that be online with the gray beard and
I don't know what it is.
all right, so they call him the Black Jesus. It's this old dude, but he's in great shape and he got like a white beard.
Is he
And
on TikTok? Or
he's
something?
on Instagram,
I
Facebook,
think I
TikTok,
know
all
what
kinds
you're
of shit. Like he's just there, and girls be going crazy over him. And I think he's like 67 or some shit like that. But dude is really, he really looks great. No, like I mean, he really looks great. Like not him. Like that's too old.
46.
Oh, you will, Daniel. I was saying, what's your name? You first. You did say that, right?
46.
46. That's close
I
to
could
50.
go. I could go.
I'm not
That's
surprised because
far.
you like older
You said
men.
54.
That's as far as
I
could
would,
do
say, I would go
55. I
almost
could do
damn
55.
fucking 60.
I would do
Real
55.
I mean, it depends on how he carries himself and how he look.
How you look and how you carry yourself and stuff like that. That do matter because I know some 55-year-olds, well, 50-year-olds that look like they like 30.
Right, because my mama, how old is my mom?
That's
She about to
something
be
like-
damn near 60. She look good.
Right.
Cause you always look at them.
I know my dad, when he got with his wife who passed away, rest in peace, Renee.
Rest in peace.
When she was like 31, and at that time he was like 54.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's different when you're that old.
He was happy.
Right.
Like, he loved her.
Of course,
He
she's
was
way
happy.
younger. But imagine, think about that. Like if you're
Taught me
50,
some shit.
in your 50s,
Okay.
you want to date somebody when you're 30. In my 30s, I would want to date somebody that's 25. You see what I'm trying to say? So it only goes up in age. So if I'm 40, I would love to date somebody that's 30 something. You feel me? Or if I'm 50, I would love to date somebody that's 40 something, like 41. You feel me? So I feel like you feel like. See, older women, they have the key for real. Older women really have the key because, especially if you date an older woman that has her life together, that's better than dating this little hood rat that's fucking 19, 20 years old, don't know shit, ain't got shit. It's like, I'm taking you another bill. You see what I'm trying to say? But if you got somebody that's up in age and they actually have some shit going for themselves, like, oh damn, let me see what I can bring. An older woman will actually mature you to figure out what you want to bring to the table for real. You feel me? So I'm gonna leave it at that, and that was our show for tonight. I
My
mean,
husband gonna be in his 40s.
And
note.
OG Grizzly. Yo, all right, so we out.
You motherfucker. Thank you guys for
I
tuning
can't shout
in.
my boy.
Thank you
That's
guys
my
for
nigga.
tuning in to Live Table Talk. We definitely appreciate you guys. We do have one more track for you guys, but just you.
No, it's not just.
Who the fuck
So
is
anyway,
playing?
please stop. So
God.
please, drunk off the wine, off the 3,
I'm
off the Carolina 3.
Off the Carolina.
But listen, 3 feet. But listen, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all tune in next week. We're gonna be back right here. Make sure you send your music to Live Table Talk at the Dark at gmail.com. Live Table Talk at the Dark at gmail.com. We're taking all submissions. If you're a black business and you want to be featured on Live Table Talk at the Dark, make sure you send your submission as well. We getting out of here. Anybody got anything you want to say?
We love you guys.
We appreciate you.
All right.
bye.
Outro music. This is Soul Ties by DAD. Shout out to DAD. Shout out to Brandon
okay.
Harris. Shout out to the shit. Yeah.
That's dark. It's short.
I don't want no ties, no soul ties. Feeling like I died. No hard drive, who wants to provide? Let's roll dice, the Bible's your guide. But you grow wise, every text don't need a reply. Hidden in the skies, hidden in the skies. I just got out of something that was serious. She broke my heart and now I am a little curious. Trying to pull some girls, they think I am delirious. A little crazy here lately, I'm faded, I'm drinking. Her patience is wasted cause overthinking. No expectations, always upgrading. Would you date me? How would you rate me? Yeah. I've been trying to apply some pressure. I need these diamonds to shine brighter, no lesser. All these wishes in one jar, not too clever. Remember they don't love you, never ever. I don't want no ties, no soul ties. Feeling like I died. No hard drive, who wants to provide?
I was your guy, but you grow wise. Every text don't need a reply. Hidden in the skies, hidden in the skies.